Okay, Davita. Davita said to me, "Are you going to bed?" I said, "No." Want me to start a new live? She said, "Yeah." Yeah. Okay, the numbers in the thingy. The numbers in the thingy. In the Slack. Too emotional to leave yet. I know. It was, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Anybody's welcome to call in now. I hope that everybody was good in the chat before. I couldn't watch a lot of the chat. I hope it was all good. So your kill said, that was powerful. I came in late and I just listened. Must watch from the beginning. You're amazing. Oh, thanks, your kill. Hi, Susie. What a wonderful interview. Did you like it? Okay, Susie. Thank you. Kubi, Sean Sneed, Debbie L, Mimi, Nightbot, Peggy K. I'm glad you came back. Yeah. I wasn't gonna go to bed anyway, but I wanted to let Kim go to bed because I don't think she stays up as late as we do, and I just wanted to kind of leave her live the way it is, so someone can go in and see it without having a bunch of stuff at the end. Yeah, Sully, it was nice. Yeah, she's very nice. Yep. Hi, Janice. Al's pals, haven't seen you in a while. Kubi and she, Carla, Vicky, Nana Patty. Whisper to me. So who's calling in? Kevin Leonard. It was really good. Yeah, Kevin. Rosalita, how are you? So, Shannon Marie. Eliza Ward, thank you, Eliza. Amy's Justice League, dang, I'll have to go back. Oh yeah, you really should. You really should, Amy's Justice League, yeah. I wish my cousin could have the strength and outlook that Kim has. Well, yeah, sure. Then Davita said, am I going to bed? I was not going to bed. Kind of a... There's Lisa H. Thank you so much for having Kim come on. Times like this are very healing to all of us. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine what her other... Well, her daughter, Carla, is... she's Bianca's age now. She's 17. If you watch the sentencing, you can see her daughter make the victim's impact statement. The mods rocked it. Oh, really? Oh, boy. Hey, Davida. Hello.
That was good.
Yeah, right?
It really was, yeah.
Well,
very emotional.
Was, yeah. But she was a good person to talk to, though, about. So I like anybody that's seen things or feels things or,
Me too.
Oops.
Yeah, I like that. You look good.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Nana Patty.
Nana Patty?
Yeah, she's here. Hi, Nana Patty.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. That was a really good live.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, every time we went to go, it was like, we got it's like another 20 minutes, and then okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait, let me show you these new boots I got. Hold on. Everybody must have
And
been
then
like,
the
okay, we're
guys
going.
always sit down.
No, they're back down again. Okay. All right, no, she's going to start again.
That did remind me.
It's only the
Yeah, she
second
should-
wind up. She's not done
She should
good.
come and be part of our community.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I
Well, I'm
think.
sure she probably will.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. And how was that? Were things very bad in the chat, or is okay manageable?
Not too bad.
Okay.
There was a couple of comments. There were some family members, a family member of Brandon's in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Or said they were right, but we don't. Yeah.
they were polite
Mm-hmm.
and asked you a question if you would be willing to talk to them.
Okay.
So, but I mean, it really wasn't that bad.
Good. And Sandy didn't get any weird people, did she?
No.
No. Okay, good.
No. Who?
Sandy?
No.
Okay, good.
Not that I saw.
Okay. So I thought I saw one. I thought I saw her go off for a minute. I'm like, oh.
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
she did, but I think that was kind of a misunderstanding.
Okay, good.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
All right.
So one person got blocked and I unblocked them.
Okay.
I think I did.
All right. That's all
I
right.
think it was a misunderstanding.
Oh no, Amy, there's a big video. Let me get the link for you. Hold on. I don't know what happened to YouTube in the beginning. That was crazy.
Yeah. You know what? It was everywhere though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Because I started going to other channels to see if they were doing that too, and they were.
That's what I was
Yep.
doing because her and I stayed in Zoom, and I said, let me check out. I just put in live, so I got every live on YouTube, and I started going to one, and they were all buffering.
Yep. Yep.
And I said, what the heck is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
couldn't get on. I was like, what?
What did they ever have a reason for it? Why that happened?
Not that I know of.
I
But
just thought, what
No.
is the luck, right? I'm like, this is
yes,
a
and I
joke,
thought
right?
that.
You gotta
I
be
thought
kidding.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's what I said, and then I'm like, well, I'll try it one more time. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that was just nutty.
Yeah, I remember thinking, oh, please let her go on.
Yeah, I was like, this
Yeah.
is crazy.
And somebody wants
I
to know,
Justice League.
Deb on the Move wants to know how you guys connected. Did she call you? Or,
No. I let her know because I felt so bad about after I saw her daughter, and I was so moved by that, and you could just feel the daughter's pain. I just let her know that if there's anything I can do for her or to help her, and she just responded instantaneously to me and thanked me profusely and we just started talking, and it's been for 2 days. Yeah.
aw,
Yeah. I'm
That's
getting
so
it
good.
Deb on the Move. Let's see here. I think it's right here. Okay.
She'll be sharing the shed with Scooter.
Well, she actually doesn't live far from. I mean, a few hours, but still,
Yeah.
if there's anything.
I mean, to where she can get there
Yeah.
if she wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
Kubi said that there's a geomagnetic storm causing YouTube to glitch.
Oh, a what?
Geomagnetic storm.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
I've never heard
I
of
don't
that.
know.
Here's the link. Amy's Justice League. There, I'm putting the link in for that. The video. Okay. Let's see. Come on, enter. There you go.
What does geomagnetic mean? Is Jimmy sleeping?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Mm.
What is it? It's
Maybe.
erasing everybody's hard drives. It's spinning around. Can you imagine that?
It's weird.
Can you imagine that if something was going up there erasing everything? Oh my gosh.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, I
In all
posted
seriousness,
it.
could you
Amy,
imagine?
Look up.
If there was a cyber attack.
Oh my gosh, right? Everybody
Oh
would be
my
freaking.
God.
Can
I
you
mean-
imagine? People would be jumping off buildings.
Well, I mean, so many of our things have to do with cyber.
Right.
You know?
But just think, like, it's like for 10 minutes you can't get on YouTube. You're like, what the freak, right?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
How could you do this to me? Can you imagine if they're like, YouTube and all social media's out for the next 20 days while we fix something? Yeah.
Well, and if you don't have a landline, even
Yeah.
your phones, if you don't have connection to your Wi-Fi, how you gonna call,
Right, yeah.
you know?
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
I've thought of that before.
Yeah. It was happening. It's so. Oh, really? Worldwide, Leah Jane? Wow. Leah Jane's in New
Really?
Zealand. She's in New Zealand, Australia. Same thing. New Zealand. I know. Has something to do with sun flares? It's for real,
Like
Susie B
sunspots
says.
or flares.
Wow.
Huh.
Crazy.
Will it be on the news?
Probably.
Channel is
Kinda
a safe
weird.
space for victims, survivors. Thank you. Yeah, Sully. So we want to keep it like that. Hi, Sharon. Danielle. Shar.
What is
Geomagnetic
Scooter?
storm is a solar storm. It's a temporary disturbance of the Earth's magnetosphere, and it's caused by solar wind shock and or a cloud of magnetic field that interacts with the Earth's magnetic field. Okay. I rarely catch a live, and tonight I had the chance.
That's kinda
And
scary.
YouTube's had to throw a fit. I know, but we got it going. It wasn't, just a little glitch. At least we got it up and going, and it stayed up and didn't keep it. It would be so annoying if it kept going out. No.
Well, thank goodness it didn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep.
That would have been, oh.
Hi, Debbie D. So what did I know what you did today because I talked to you. Would you do? You were at your sister's today?
No, my brother came up and he's staying there for a couple of days.
Oh.
So I have a couple of days of rest.
Oh, okay. Hi, Robbity Bob.
Hey, Robbity Bob.
Are you resting or
Robbity Bob.
are you diamond painting?
Resting. I slept all day today.
That's good. So kind of you.
How's your neck or your back feeling now?
Yes, definitely.
It's doing good.
Oh,
It's
good.
doing pretty good.
That's good.
Can you explain?
Yeah.
And sis, is she just kind of confused still?
Yeah, she was real confused today. She sent me a message and it just said H and then BY.
Uh-huh.
So I called her and she was kind of out of it. And I was like, so I figured out what was going on and helped the situation. And then that was that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Yeah. I said, you need me to come over? She said, no. I was like, okay.
Wow. Kubi said
Fortunately,
it's
she
causing the northern lights in Minnesota amongst other places. It's lucky ducks who live there. Can you imagine the northern lights going crazy?
No, that would be wild.
Wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully there'll be pictures.
I bet there will be.
Now, Mimi just asked me a question, and she said, "Can you tell me again what is murder in the first degree in New York?" And I just pulled it up, and it says, "Under our law, a defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree with intent to cause the death of another person. The defendant causes the death of such other person, and the intended victim was an employee of the state correctional institution, or who was at the time of killing engaged." Hold on a minute. Wait a second. Hold on a second. This is, grabbed the wrong one here. Here, murder in the first degree. Sorry about that. A person is guilty of murder in the first degree when, with intent to cause the death of another person, he causes the death of such a person or of a third person, and either the intended victim was a police officer, as defined in the subdivision. That's what she was saying. Kills a police officer, or the intended victim was a peace officer, as defined in paragraph of subdivision blah blah blah, or the intended victim was a firefighter, emergency medical technician, ambulance driver, paramedic, physician, registered nurse, or someone who performs emergency response activities, or the intended victim was an employee of a state correctional institution, or at the time of the commission of the killing, the defendant was confirmed in a state correctional institution or is otherwise in custody upon a sentence of term of his natural life, or the intended victim was a witness to a crime committed on a prior occasion and the death was caused for the purpose of preventing the intended victim's testimony, or the defendant committed the killing or procured commission of the killing pursuant to an agreement with the person that he intended the victim to commit the same for the receipt or expectation of the receipt of anything of pecuniary value to a party, blah, blah, blah. Okay, or the victim was killed while in the course of a robbery, that's what she said, or second-degree rape, or a criminal transaction. Yeah, for some reason, I'm going through these, it's not, I don't understand it either. I really don't. How that wouldn't be first-degree murder. I don't get it. I really don't. But the defendant's conduct caused or aided another person to commit suicide. Now that's first degree, but not what? The defendant under the act an extreme. Oh, see, here's the extreme emotional disturbance. See, so if that's funny, because if he wanted that extreme emotional disturbance, then I think it could have been first degree murder, which could get him that's forever. Bye-bye. You're not going to have 25 years.
Yeah.
Because that could be first degree murder.
Weird.
Nothing. Yeah, that's very strange. I don't know. That's very strange. Yeah, I don't know how he only got 25 years for that.
I mean, especially the way he did things. I mean, taking pictures and everything. What a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, that's what she said. The prosecutor said,
Did they ever get the pictures taken down?
Well, they think, but I think she's saying that some of them are still in so many different hands that you don't know, and someone can just out of the blue just send it over, just because they're an evil person. Yeah, because they went out. I mean, the stuff was out there for so long.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Terrible. Kid.
Hi,
I feel so sorry for her sister.
Yeah.
Does she only have one other daughter, or does she have more kids?
I think just the one daughter, but she has like those other her roommate or her best friend or something. She lives there with the kids, and I think she said their stepsister she takes care of. So she and her family.
So his trial's finished?
Well, he didn't have a trial. He took a plea deal, but he didn't. But it was still the maximum sentence, even though it wasn't really a deal. That they weren't going to cut a deal with him. So he got the maximum sentence, whether he was tried or the only thing it would have been for him if he went for a trial that he would have the possibility of getting not guilty. But as of the sentence, he got the maximum. Yep.
Robin Bob has a good point. She said, I haven't heard the penalty, etc., but wouldn't taking pictures of the body and displaying them on social media come under mistreatment of a body?
Yeah, I have to see what his actual charges were, and I'm sure New York's not, the prosecutor said he's going to give him the maximum. I'm sure he was charged with whatever you possibly could be charged with. They're not slackers on that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just, they were, enraged with it. They said he's going to get the maximum. They were not cutting any deals. And
Snow Remover says that some people are asking if you have a picture of him.
I'll give you a link to an article. I'll put it in there.
It looks like a weasel.
And you guys can take a look at it. Let's see. And you know what? You can also, let me see if I can get the news outlet, and they also have the, the victims' impact statements and stuff. I think it's like the Syracuse News and stuff that have that. Let me just. Those are very good to watch, and you can watch all of the court stuff too. Let's see here.
Okay.
See if I can get the link for that. Here's the Syracuse one, I think. Let's see. Everybody's so quiet.
I sent you a text message too, Carolyn.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this. Where's my Oh, here we go.
What are you looking for? That trial?
Oh,
Oh,
tomorrow.
right.
Yeah. You know what? I
Recording.
don't know how we're gonna have two We have Durst, which I've been watching, right? And now we have Molly Tibbetts. Like when it rains, it pours. Right? No trials, and then two major ones starting at the same time. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And I have a grief counseling appointment in the middle of that. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm here. They're having a good witness on. So, let's see.
Is it on Court TV or?
Yeah, some of it's on. Durst was on Court TV, but I think Durst was also on Law and Crime, and I know Molly Tibbetts is going to be on Court TV.
Maybe you can record it.
Yeah, I do. I have Durst record. I mean, it took forever to get through the opening statements for Durst again. It was just like ridiculous. And Jimmy said, "How come they have the same jurors from before the pandemic? You're telling me in this whole time they haven't looked up anything? Come on."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's just ridiculous. Okay, and what am I going to put this?
You might get a mistrial for that.
Yeah, here's the link, guys. And then from this link, you can find a lot of you that same news channel. You'll find a lot of stuff.
You know, I started watching before you came on. I started watching that the one in the window.
Oh, you did watch it?
I'm only like a quarter into it, but it's a real psychological thriller.
Yeah.
But it's good because now I'm to the point you're kind of starting to think, okay, what's going on? Are these people legit or are they playing game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you like that kind of a movie where you keeps you thinking, it's good. If you can just, when you watch it, just be in a frame of mind where you're not thinking about a bunch of other stuff, because you really got to think. Did you see it, Nana Patty?
I watched about half and I fell asleep. So I have to go back and watch the end. But
Yeah.
it was definitely weird and slow in the
Yeah.
beginning. Very slow in the beginning.
Yep. And then once you get going, then it's like, oh, okay. Then you're thinking, okay, what's going on here? Then I have to know.
Carolyn, did you see the message from Kim?
Yeah, I just told her now. Yeah, I think I will. If somebody gets me her URL, I'll do it. That's his aunt, or she says has been nothing but but respectful. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I saw that message get deleted, and
Okay.
it wasn't disrespectful.
All right. All right. We'll get it taken care of, Kim. If is that person, if they're listening, and if you email me your URL, I can unblock you. What was their name? Just Regina in the chat,
It
or
was Regina. Let me look here. I'll tell you. It doesn't say her last name on here. It was close to the end. Kim, if you have her whole name, Regina's last name, would you put it in here so Mommy can look her up?
Now, who is this we're talking about?
The Brandon's aunt.
Oh, okay. Let me
Regina
see. I got it.
Kowal.
Yeah, let me see if I can. Let me try to find her on YouTube and then unblock her. Sorry about that. Let's see.
I thought that movie's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Does she? Yeah. She has. Does she have like very long hair in the profile picture? and like some side bangs. Is that the right one? I think so. She'll be blocked if it's the right one, and I'll just unblock her. Let's see. Yeah, okay. She's unblocked.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Regina.
But are you gonna watch the end of it, Nana Patty, or did you not care for it?
Well, Gordon watched the end of it and he kind of told me what happened.
Oh, okay, okay.
Why is it not unblocking her?
It kind
Thanks,
of reminded
Debbie.
me of that Alfred Hitchcock Rear Window. And, or is that the one that was with Jimmy Stewart? I think that's Rear Window, Jimmy Stewart. It was kind of a cross between Rear Window, I believe, and Copycat, from what I've seen so far of it.
I don't remember the Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. I thought that right away.
But it would fit into an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, isn't it filmed in such a weird way though, Davida?
Yes.
Like,
it
yeah,
is.
because I was like, I mean, like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And I think I think the whole movie is going to be her in that house.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the movie Copycat with Sigourney Weaver?
Sounds
Really
familiar.
good movie.
I don't think so.
Really good movie. You would like it because she is a I can't remember her professional name. Well, she tries to figure out the profiles of serial killers, and she becomes agoraphobic,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really intense. And this kind of reminds me of that as well. That's a really good movie.
Just trying to see. I'm going through these actually because I hit unblock and it doesn't unblock.
Scooter, I don't think Scooter's in here.
She was here earlier, right? I thought
Yeah.
I saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. But I don't know where she is now. Probably doing a live.
Alma, I love
Alma. It's good.
the Sound of Music was really one of my favorites too, Alma.
Oh, I love Sound of Music.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Danielle C.
I didn't know. See.
Yeah, that was scary.
Is she able to chat again? Let me know because I'm unblocking her, but it's not coming unblocked. So I'm trying to look like through the block list and try to see. Oh, here's Danielle C.
Hello.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Carolyn. I went back into the live, found her name, and unblocked her.
Oh,
So
okay.
do you think she's unblocked?
I think so. She's on. It said on like to unhide her, and then I went and checked again, and it said do I wanted to hide her again?
Oh, okay.
So
Because
it must
yeah,
have.
I hope
It must
so.
have worked.
If
So
she's
if she's
here,
in here,
yeah,
then she
please
could
try
try
to
to-
chat something and see if you're all good.
I think that worked.
I hope so.
I mean, I didn't do it in the first place, but when they said the name,
Yeah.
I went back to see if the chat was there, and if it was, then I could undo it.
Okay.
So I looked, and I think it worked.
Okay. Thanks.
Good
No
going,
problem.
Babs.
Regina, let's see if you can chat. I think Regina left. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully she's all good.
I think it's okay because I went to do it again and it asked me if I wanted to hide her, so I think everything is okay.
Okay, good. All right. One of your favorites too? Sound of Music is one of your kills.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and chat. I didn't want to stay. I just wanted to
Oh,
say
you don't
that
like
because
us?
I know you weren't. I hate you guys. I know because I know you weren't reading chat, and sometimes it's harder just to say it. I was trying to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
how to.
Where's
All right,
Scooter?
well, at least you came
When did
on.
Scooter
Where's
leave?
Scooter?
Yeah.
I don't know. Scooter was in the chat before.
Oh boy.
She was in there before.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
had her on. And I only saw the end. I have to go and watch the replay at the beginning.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't see the whole thing because I was out and then got back late and I
Oh.
caught the end.
Where'd you go to see
Yeah.
the baby?
Yeah, actually I took Gabby to see the baby
Uh-huh.
and then went to my mom's because wanted to show my mom Gabby in the dress in person.
Uh-huh.
And then Gabby wanted to find shoes and earrings and stuff, and we actually went to 3 stores.
Yeah, they're
And,
gorgeous.
Yeah, and we went to Kohl's of all the places, and there was nothing there, nothing. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, are you kidding?" And we're looking, and I'm like, "All right, well, let's just look." And you know, like you just kind of peek around, and we were just finding these random dress shoes. And then she pulls these shoes out that are the color of her dress. I was like, "What?" It was crazy.
So you
but
got
When you
them?
said dress, I thought funny girl for a minute.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So,
Or in the back. I get it though. I know what you mean.
so you got them?
Yeah, so
Oh.
we got them, and then she started questioning, like, "Mom, what do you think? Are they, you think they're gonna match? You think they're gonna be off?" And I go, "Gabby, I honestly think," I go, "take your phone out. Let's look at the picture. I think so." And I says, "If anything," I go, and they're like a suede, they're like a material, so they kind of, I guess, reflect, if you want to say. So it's perfect.
Perfect.
I just sent Davita the picture.
So
You
pretty.
should put it in Slack.
I guess I could do that. Yeah, I just sent
It's
it
pretty.
to Davita. She put it on like that was in my mom's den, and she was standing there with the shoes. And then I think tomorrow I have to go bring her to get it cut. Hemmed and cut and stuff because it's so long.
What'd your mom say when she saw her in it?
Oh, my mom,
Did she cry?
my mom, my dad, and my brother. He was just like, "Oh goodness." The brother was there. That my other brother wasn't there, but the one that just had the baby was there because he took Violet to my mom's to give Christina a break, with the baby. Just to like be alone and just have a break. Violet's a lot. Obviously she's 2. And he was like, "Oh goodness." So he was going, "No," he was like, "Violet, you're never growing up and you're not gonna wear a dress like Gabby," and he's just being silly. But they all loved it.
Yeah. See, I would have cried.
Yeah, no, my parents, like, they're just like, oh, my mom gets emotional. And then I hate that because then she makes me emotional.
You did put a picture in Slack, didn't you?
I don't know if I put it in Slack for everyone to see.
Okay. Because I thought I remembered seeing a picture, and she looks
Oh,
beautiful.
goes together really nice, very pretty.
I have put a picture of all 4 of them for Greta's communion.
Yeah.
So the 8-year-olds, and Gabby was in, the picture with the 4 of them. And but she was just, dressed for, the communion, just right. I guess that was regular Gabby. And this is just Gabby. And Gabby feels like kind of like she's very Miss America. She goes, "I feel very pageant." She goes, "When I have this on."
Aww.
Very pageant.
She goes, "I feel very pageant, like I should be
In a pageant.
Yeah. And then we found earrings and a bracelet on Kohl's also. That was just wow.
Good for her. I can't wait to see pictures of all of them together getting ready to go.
Oh, I can't wait for that too.
I used to love that stuff when they get ready for prom. And
yeah, I used to love it too with me. And now I'm like, what is that about?
yeah, what is that
Not
about?
having fun.
Yeah, right? They get so big.
How did they get so big?
Yeah.
So fast.
Let's go fast, too fast.
It does.
Oh, you got to go to the Frozen thing, right?
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
Oh, that's
Yep.
right.
Yeah, little Anna, she'll be singing her heart out. And Jeremy's coming down with Aubrey. Wendy couldn't get off, she had to work.
Oh. You're going with Jeremy and Aubrey.
Aubrey, and then Jason's gonna go Friday.
Jeremy has 2 kids?
Yeah,
A boy, right?
right. Nathaniel, he's 27.
Is he really?
Uh-huh,
Oh, I didn't
yeah,
know he
and
had kids.
Aubrey's 18. Well, he'll be 27, I really should say, in June.
My goodness. So he started with kids really early, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he was young, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, this is kind of a funny story, not really. When I say funny, I really don't mean funny. And I remind him of this every once in a while, but I remember sitting down with the boys, well, the 2 older ones really, and I was just talking to them about,
Birds and the bees.
yeah, kind of. And I said,
It didn't go
and
so well.
I remember it vividly.
So it
And-
didn't work.
No. And so I sat there and I said, I cannot stress to you enough that 1 minute of pleasure can change your life forever, if you get my drift.
Mm-hmm.
And, and then we were talking this and that and the other thing. I don't think it was a month later.
Mom?
Yep. I go,
Wow.
you gotta be kidding me. Did you forget that talk we had?
Apparently.
Yeah, he was young.
But he followed after you because you were really young.
Well, he sure did.
How
And
old were
I
you,
told him, I
Davida?
said, Jeremy, all I can tell you is your life's not gonna be like it would have been had you not. And he goes, no, but I will tell you, that guy stepped up and he got his GED because he had to work. He worked at UPS. I mean, he hustled himself to make sure that he took care of Nathaniel. And, I was extremely proud and still am of how he did that. Because a lot of guys would have been like, peace out, and have the authorities come and find him and, force him to pay. And he didn't do that. He really stepped up. So,
Thank you, Tammy.
it's too bad, but, well, it's not too bad. Now he has Nathaniel,
Yeah.
but, that it happened that
But
early.
so is that with another, that's not Wendy's child?
Yes, right.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But, he really always took very good care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Very good care of him.
I wouldn't expect anything less from a child of yours.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Thank
Like
you.
you're like my mom. You'd have a beating. Okay, beating time.
yeah. No, he did. I'm very proud of him.
Like you get
Very
angry
proud.
going at Hobby Lobby or the store. Imagine, I just mean like I'm not saying you're mean. I just mean you're regular.
I'm not saying you're mean. Mm-mm.
No, you're just a mom. You're regular.
Yeah. But I was strict. I wasn't a real easygoing. I was
I would
always
never think
fun.
that.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how.
Huh?
I would never think
I
it.
think you were normal.
Yeah, no, I would always, we'd kid and we'd laugh and we'd have a good time. But
But you were just a
on the same
mom.
token-
Moms have rules.
yeah, in the same token, I was the disciplinarian.
What are
Yeah,
you
aren't
doing,
we all?
Buster?
Remember when I tried to put the soap in his mouth?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll never forget that. What'd you call
Would
me?
you call me?
And I went at the,
Yeah, my mom won't hesitate to chase my brothers
oh yeah, no.
or any of us, me,
No.
my sister. Even now, she has no problem.
Yeah, yeah. I remember Jason one time, he came home and I don't know what happened, but he talked back or something. And he was in high school and he was tall. He's tall. Well, you've seen pictures of him. He's tall. And
Wait,
so
is
I
this the one
remember
that does
looking
the
up-
ballet? No. This is the oldest one.
Ballet?
The one, the nude ballet.
Oh, no, that's
Oh,
Josh.
Oh, Josh, right.
That's the youngest one.
Right.
But I remember I go, do you hear me? And I'm looking up at him. And really looking up at him. I go, get in your room. I was so mad. And I'm thinking, here he is. This guy is like 6'2". And he was coming home from a football game. And I can't remember, but I was so mad And then he was in bed and I go, and another thing. And he goes, Mom, I heard you. I go, okay.
Because I wasn't done.
Yeah, I forgot one thing. But I mean, but then again, like I tell you, I mean, I'm very close to all of them.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can
we,
see you
we have a
being
very
such
good
a
relationship.
and, you know, loving
The
them.
charges were dropped and they forgive you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Water under the bridge.
And Jeremy and I were talking the other day. He goes, you remember the two chicks that were coming around? They liked him because he was kind of popular in school. It was his, you know, he had a good personality. But these two chicks were on their bikes at the time, and they were riding around, yelling his name, yelling his
I can
name.
just see Davita running out of the house on that.
I did.
I knew. I told you.
I looked at him and I go, what is that? And he goes, what do you mean? I go, what do you mean? What do I mean? They're riding around their bikes, yelling your name.
What do you mean?
So I go outside and I go, what is going on?
Oh gosh.
And they go, oh, we're just wondering. I mean, it wasn't like they were little girls. I mean, they were, you know, teenagers. And I go, can you come to the door? And Jerry goes, okay, Mom, I'll take care of it. So he goes out and he's talking to him. So he comes back in. I go, please don't tell me you like one of them. No, he goes, they're just friends. Now I wish it was one of them. Because then he ended up with the other one. Remember I told you about?
Yeah.
Before Wendy?
Yeah.
Oh, please, I'm sweating thinking about it. But anyway.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. I did the first
Yes.
time around. And I was
Yeah.
18 when I had my son.
Mhm.
So it was just one of those things.
Yeah.
And then I got to go through nursing school with a little kid. So
Yeah, and look at how you did too. See?
yeah. Yeah. So it can turn out good.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, I don't know if I think I told you guys this before, but I've had people ask me in the past, you know, and especially some younger girls, well, I call them girls, but I mean, they're in their 30s, 40s, whatever. And, you know, sometimes when we get in a conversation about, you know, me being so young when I had my first kid, and they would say to me, but don't you regret not being able to get a career and do this and do that? And I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to tell you straight up, and I'm not kidding. If I hadn't have had Jason when I had him, I could very possibly not be here today. And that's the honest to God's truth. When I had him, he was my salvation. I mean, at that time, he really was. And I said, so in answer to your question, I have never one day regretted. And again, and I would always tell people, I'm not saying I'm for teenage pregnancy by a long shot. No, I'm not. But I am telling you for my own life and for what I lived and how everything turned out, I said I wouldn't have changed it for anything. I said no. I said I could have cared less to have a career. If I had to go career my kids, I would do it again. And that is the truth. That is really how I feel.
Yeah.
I never did look at it. I never looked at it and think, oh man, why didn't I? I never have. Not one day.
I would have been the same way. I would have been happy to just been a mom, and
Yeah.
but my ex-husband was not a good provider,
Right.
so I had to step up and
Yeah.
do something to support him.
Well, yeah, but they were saying, you know, not having him and getting a career. And I said,
Mhm.
no, I said, I never once did I ever think anything like that.
No.
I really didn't. And I mean, every one of them are successful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was a kid having a kid. I had to go back to school. I went to night school and got my diploma because I kept thinking to myself, how am I going to tell them that they need to go to school? And they look at me, Mom, did you graduate? Well, no. You know what I mean? So I went back to night school to get my diploma.
Nice.
And so I could at least say, you know, you got to go to school. But yeah, every single one of them have done very well.
I got my
Exceptionally
GED.
well. Yeah, I got my GED.
I got my GED. I didn't finish high school.
Yeah. Well, actually, before even that, I was in continuation school.
Continuation school. What is that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is continuation school?
Yeah, I
I'm-
was, seriously.
I've never
I
heard
did
of that.
Oh, you haven't?
Never.
No.
Continuation school?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Well, it's kind of for kids that get in trouble.
I
Remember I
really
told
can't
you-
believe that you got in so much trouble.
Well, you know what? It really wasn't that bad. But, I mean, I used to hang around in the projects because the projects were right next to the school. And all my friends were in the projects. And I mean, I lived in a middle class neighborhood, but all of my friends that I hung out with lived in the projects. And so, I mean, my whole story when I was a kid and I was, bullied and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come to this school and I thought, uh-oh, here we go. So I thought, well, you better do something, Davida. So then just, I mean, the fighting. And when I say fighting, I don't mean I ever picked fights. Never did. Never picked a fight, but I wouldn't back down either. And so there used to be kind of certain people that would go against other people, and then I'd be in the midst of that. And, and that's what happened. And so they said, well, I remember Miss Hanson, she was the principal, I'll never forget her. So she called me in because I had my chair, when I'd get detention and all that. And so, and I'd just sit there talking, and sometimes to the ladies in the office. And so she said, she goes, I just don't think regular school is your thing. And I said, I don't either. I really didn't. And she goes, what's so sad is, she said, you really could be an A student. And she said, but I don't think you really care about it. And I said,
Yeah.
I don't. And so at that time you had to go to school, because I remember a couple times some of us left school, just left like it was the end of the day and it was in the morning. And we went over, we were going to take the bus to the beach because I lived in Long Beach. And so we were going to go downtown Long Beach. And so we were waiting at the bus stop, and here come truant officers. And I thought, oh, crud. I go, you guys, what are we going to do? There's nowhere to go. Well, there was an apartment building behind the bus stop. And I said, well, maybe if we just walk in there like we live there. Well, they're not stupid, And they said, well, what are you ladies doing? Oh, nothing. I didn't know what to say. So they took us back to school. It was that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I didn't, at the time, my mother could have cared less. And I tried living with her one more time because my grandmother is the one that I lived with primarily. And so when they would call her, just tell her to walk. I'm not going to pick her up. So I'd take my time. I'd kick rocks going home. And I mean, literally kick rocks. And so anyway, they said, I think continuation would be the best bet. So I did. I went to continuation, and it was nice because it was more, they treated you older. They didn't treat you like where I was. I mean, you did your schoolwork there, and you didn't really have too much homework to take home. And I remember taking the bus because it was way downtown Long Beach. And, so that's where I went. And it was fine. A lot of kids were scared. They go, you're going down to Boyd? And I go, yeah, it's fine. And they're going, ooh, because a lot of kids, I mean, there were some really tough kids that went to continuation school, but it was fine.
I have to say something that's just absolutely hysterical. Scooter's here messaging me, and then goes, oh my gosh, you're live?
What?
She didn't know we were live again.
Oh,
because I go, why are you ignoring us? And she's like, question mark, and she's talking, yakking a minute away, right? And then she goes, oh my gosh, you're live?
Oh, maybe because when you said bye, it kind of sounded like you weren't coming back.
I didn't know what I was doing. And then Davida said,
Yeah.
like, you going to bed? I'm like, nah, you think I should start another live? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get back on.
Yeah, it was too abrupt.
Yeah.
It was too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
I was
didn't
like,
sound-
what am I
Too
going
much.
to do
There
now?
was too much emotion in it just to go goodbye.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
That, oh, this isn't going to work.
yeah. Oh my goodness. But Scooter didn't know. She didn't get the memo. And so she's going to be like, what do you mean ignoring you? But and then she's like, oh my gosh, you're live? WTF. Because she was probably looking for some more drama. And she was probably
She
like,
probably was.
what the freak? They're live. There she is. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what the dash dash. Hi, Scooter.
Scooter.
I
calling.
can't believe you didn't know we were live. Oh my gosh.
Scooter.
Come on up,
Old
Scooter.
Scoots.
But you know what I was going to say, Davida? You, like, if somebody saw you painting and making plaster Paris bunnies, and they would say, was this lady trouble in school? Or, not? They'd be like, no.
Mm-mm.
Nobody would
You
think
turned
that.
out. You turned out great, Davida.
But not
Thank
only
you.
that, but you look like a very, or act like a very prim and proper.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, like not like
higher
yeah.
class.
Yeah, like
Oh,
not like
well, thank
what are
you.
you doing? Are you getting in a fight at the schoolyard? That's you know, like
Well, thank
That's
you. I'm glad that I
unacceptable.
see prim and proper.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice of you.
but then I
You
can
do.
also see
Yeah,
you
you
coming
get
out
that
like
off.
Rizzo in Grease and like
Yes.
have
Yeah,
a
me
And
switchblade
that's what
too.
my kids always.
Yeah, I could see
I
that.
Absolutely.
I could see that.
reminded them of Rizzo.
Like, come on, let's get him. I come
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
know.
that's how I was. I mean, yeah. If somebody was doing something to someone, I was always for the underdog because I knew what it felt like. And to this day, I'm still that way. And I always taught my kids, I said, always be for the underdog. If someone's making fun of somebody and you see it, you go over there and you be their friend. And if somebody else is saying something, you say something to them. And I also told my kids, like I've told you before, and I wouldn't say this in this day and age, of course, because, you know, there's guns and knives and well, there were knives at the time too, but,
And a few guns, but yeah, who's counting?
and a few guns, more knives, but once in a while. But anyway, I always told them, you know, I don't ever want you starting a fight, ever. I said, but don't ever let somebody push you around, because I knew what that was like. Because I was so scared in elementary school, throughout elementary school, and even into 7th grade. I was scared to death. And when I say that, I don't say it lightly. I know that fear of going to school. I know what it feels like. And I never wanted my kids to experience that. And I told them, I said, if anyone ever does that, you come back. I said, because if you don't, because kids know, they know who they can bully. And it's weird. And they pick on them. And I said, don't ever let people do that to you. And so, and another thing that my kids, because I was so young and because of how I was in school and the kids and the people that I hung out with, I was always very street smart. And so they couldn't I always knew when something was up and I'd always call them out on it. And sometimes they go, dang, how did she know that? And they used to talk to me as they got older and they said, it used to irritate me because you'd know. How did she know this? You know, but, and I was always very honest with them. They knew how I was in school. And I told them, I said, you know, I want you guys to have a good life, you know, and to make something of yourselves. And they did. They did. They all did very well. I mean, Josh and Daisha graduated magna cum laude, and he did that in law school, and he took the bar one time. That's not the norm. You don't normally pass the bar the first time. It's normal to have to do it a second, sometimes a third. And at UCLA, that first time. So, I mean, yeah, smart kid.
Good for him.
Yeah. So I would not change my life. Not a bit.
I was bullied in school too.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
Yeah. I used to cry to think about getting on the school bus.
Me too.
Because there was girls on there that were really mean to me.
Oh,
And
same here.
it was terrible. And
I
you couldn't-
remember. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No.
Oh, I was just going to say, you didn't really feel like you could tell your parents because if they got involved, then it would be worse.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I finally had to because they came to my house. I mean, so I had to. But it was these people, they were like Rizzo, what you would picture Rizzo to be, but a bunch of them. And at the time, like I said, I was more like a surfer chick at the time. You know, I had long blonde hair and, you know, just very, very naive. And these people honed in. And one time they took me out onto and this is in 7th grade, they took me out to the field, you know, where you played football and all that. And they started hitting me, and I wasn't as tall as I was at the time. I was shorter, and just throwing me one to the other, and all of them. And then the principal came out, and they got suspended, but it doesn't mean anything because they come back, right? And so they came back, and it was hell. And so anyway, and at that time I lived in Bellflower. Well, then I moved back to Long Beach where I was born, and in 8th grade. And that's when I went to the junior high that I went to. And that's the one, if I thought that junior high was bad, as far as rough people, they looked like nothing compared to this one. Because like I say, this was right next to the project. So all those kids were, you know, going there, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm dead. And I just had to have a come to Jesus moment with myself and go, okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And something happened in my mind, and that was it. I went from long blonde hair to mid-length black, cold, jet black hair, eye makeup like Cleopatra, you know, the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, completely changed, completely. And so I knew what it was like to be bullied, and I knew what it was like not to deal with it anymore. And that's why my heart always went out to the people and the underdog, or people that were made fun of. I would always stick up for them. And that's when I would get in fights sometimes, because of that. And,
me too.
And other things.
People never,
and some other things.
Yeah. And so people would not, you know, mess with me like they did, you know, when I was in 7th grade in elementary school. But I couldn't stand to see someone, you know, when they're not doing nothing. I mean, doing nothing. People come and knock their books out of their hand, you know, and I go, you got a problem? And I'd go and I'd pick them up, you know. Oh, it used to irritate the heck out of me. And then I'd get sent home. Well, the other person would too, but, you know, I was sent home too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had so many detentions. Oh, God. I was in detention more than I was in the class, I think.
Great.
I'm not kidding. But you know what? That is what makes you in life. You know, you learn, and you either become better and learn from everything, or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
You go either way. And and that's why I say, when I had Jason, I knew I had a child that depended on me, and I wasn't going to let him down. And truly, I mean, it was really something to love. You know what I mean? Because when you come from a situation like I came from, you know, when your mother, I mean, blatantly said she didn't want you, wishes she would have aborted you, you know, and at that time, that wasn't even legal. I mean, the things that she would say to me were horrendous. And so I never had a normal, you know, upbringing, but it made me a better person, you know, in the long run. So, yeah.
I think
So I
it
don't
did.
have
It
a lot of
worked.
tolerance for a lot of stuff.
For stupid.
Yeah, stupid. Idiot.
First of all, I bursted out laughing a little. I unmuted myself, but that's because Scooter was saying in the chat, can I have a question? Can I ask
What was your question?
And then she was like, thank you, Danielle, Miss Chairperson, for recognizing me. I was like, yes, Scooter.
What was your question?
So the question was, is Davida ever going to shut up?
No, she
You know what
said
the
doesn't
question
to be to
is.
have her own channel.
See, I knew it. And I didn't even look at chat. I knew it.
Oh my goodness.
So Danielle, don't feel bad. See, don't feel bad when she yells at you. Look what I get.
She's so stupid.
Thanks, Scooter. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're all hard.
Come on, Scooter, get up here and say it to her face.
Say it to her face, Scooter. Look how you didn't call in.
I
Saying
can't
it
believe she
with-
didn't know we
saying
were
it with
live
letters
again. I don't believe
In the
that.
chat.
I don't.
What'd you say, Carolyn?
I don't believe Scooter didn't know we were live again. I don't at all.
Yeah. Oh, Scooter.
I think she just said that.
He's a trip.
Doesn't she? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
He really is a trip. So what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I've got to hopefully get straightened out with the insurance. I have to go to the grief counseling and then those trials. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that stuff. What do you do? And you're going to Frozen.
Yep, going there, and then we're gonna go get something to eat, and we're going back to Dacia so Jeremy and Aubrey can see London for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll come home, and next day gotta go to work. Can you believe it's Thursday
I
again?
can't
almost?
believe it. So
It's
yeah,
stupid.
tomorrow will be the next day's work. Oh gosh, that goes so fast. How does
Yeah.
that go so fast?
Oh,
Hmm? I
can't
don't
wait
know.
for next year.
What are you doing tomorrow, Danielle?
Don't know.
No?
I don't know. I don't know if we're doing Gabby's just tomorrow. I don't know.
What about you,
You
Nana
have
Patty?
time.
I'm
No.
probably gonna sleep again.
Oh, okay.
What time
I'm
do
still
you
just-
get up? Because you have little kids.
In the morning, when they have school.
In the morning.
You
In the
know.
morning, Davida, what do you think?
Yeah.
But you can't get much sleep when you go to bed at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, no, they laugh at me.
When they leave, do you take a nap?
If I could.
Oh.
I try. Sometimes no. However it works.
Yeah. What about you, Nana Patty? You going to your sister's? No, not tomorrow.
I don't plan to. I may go stop by and say hi, but I don't plan on it. I'm planning on letting my brother handle things.
Yeah. That's good. Maybe you can just rest.
Yeah.
How's your other sister?
She just says she's tired all the time and just doesn't feel good.
Oh,
Oh.
so sad.
Yeah.
It really is. And you haven't heard from Lisa D, right, Carolyn?
I haven't because I don't even know if I've even been in the chat to even look at if she's texted me. That's the truth, though. You know,
Mhm.
she could very well have done it, and I just don't know. Oh,
So that's that.
Saturday, what's today? Sunday? I don't even know. Monday, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Okay. I feel crazy. I don't
What
know.
about Tuesday?
I don't even know what day it is anymore, Davida. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Remember that in The Godfather? Saturday. Remember that?
What now? What? Say it again.
Remember when Michael's married to that Apollonia, and
Uh-huh.
she's like, he's
Oh,
like, you
yeah.
have to learn English, and
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday.
yeah, Friday 6. I want to drive. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I remember that. What a difference. I mean, when you look at her and you look at Diane Keaton,
Oh, night and day.
oh, night and day.
Oh, yeah.
Night and day. I mean, in every way.
Yeah, like what were you doing?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, I guess whatever.
But I felt sorry for her because I thought, well, he's coming home. You don't even know what he did. He's coming
Mhm.
home and acting like he wants to marry you.
Now, what do you mean? You think Apollonia was better?
Well, I think that
Well,
if
I
he hadn't passed, he would have stayed with her. Yeah,
If she didn't die in the car,
right.
he would have.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
Okay.
totally.
Yeah. And then when she passed, of course, after a year, he had been home a year, and then all of a sudden he sees her walking the kids in the street or
Yeah.
wherever she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was crossing the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looked so matronly for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apollonia, she looked like she belonged with him.
Mhm.
But I think maybe that was the point. He kind of was
Yeah.
with her on purpose to not be like his family, to go
Yeah.
outside the box and to not do exactly what they did.
Right. But I remember the one part that always got me was when she had told him what she had done with the baby and how she kept on
goodness.
him. And I thought, oh my God, he's
Like,
gonna
what an
have it. I
idiot.
know it.
Like, why would you say that?
No, I
Right.
don't know. And the way she said it, and
Right.
the way he quivered his lip, and I
Yeah.
thought, here it goes. And sure enough, smack. So
Yeah.
and then his sister comes in, when she's seeing the kids on the slide.
Mhm.
And I thought to myself, how did you ever think you'd get those kids away from him?
Right.
And then he said it, and I go, yeah, just like Michael said, just there. And so then when she's, and then Connie said, you got to leave. And I remember when he walked in, he was so good looking. And when he walked in with remember that wool coat that he had on,
Yeah, but he was cold as ice when he just looked at her and shut the door.
cold as ice. And he looked at her, and I thought, the very first time that I saw it, after the 1,000th time, but the first time I thought, oh, is he going to say, I want you back?
Yeah,
And
I
he
thought
just
that
looks
for
at her
a
and he
second
shuts the
too,
door.
the first time.
Yeah, no, he's
My
gonna
heart
take her
just
back.
sunk for
No,
her as a
because his
mother.
pride would never let him do it either.
Yeah.
No, right,
Mm-mm.
right.
She
But I mean, I
rejected
thought,
him. He would no.
and she lost her kids. They didn't grow
Yeah,
up
but then
with her.
that's the whole thing in Godfather 3. All
Yeah,
of a sudden, it's
that's
like,
a little
okay,
crazy.
we're all, and that was so out of character.
Yeah, Godfather 3, I just
Oh,
never
it was the
into that
worst.
one.
Yeah.
The first and the second I loved.
Oh, awesome.
So good. But then the third one came and I thought, what the heck? He's got diabetes now?
Yeah, but I think it was
What
all
is
done for
happening?
her.
And now he's going to the Pope?
Oh, and then
What's going
all
on?
that stuff with the show. Come on.
Yeah.
I
And
couldn't.
the cousin.
Yeah.
And then
yuck,
the cousins are together and
yuck.
what's happening here?
That's what happens, like it's the kind of thing like everybody wants a sequel, but you
They
already know,
rushed
look,
it.
it's not going to be any better. It's going to be a disappointment, but no, they still
Yeah.
want it. You got to do no, it's going to be a disappointment. They should have just stopped. Go out
Mhm.
on
Yeah.
top. I'll go out on top. But people, they never learn with the series. They always have to go, let's have Rocky 16. All right, that's so bad though. The last one was but this one might be good. After the first
Yeah.
1, 2, they're never usually pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. Rocky
The only
after
thing that
that.
got better in that, Talia Shire, in I think it was Rocky, the
Two.
one where he took the Russian on that big tall.
Oh, that was Rocky
guy.
3, I think.
Okay, she looked so pretty in that. I remember how pretty she looked
Mhm.
because they
blonde?
made her look kind of.
Oh, remember in the beginning, she looked kind of like
Yeah.
something was wrong with her, didn't she?
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Like
I mean,
she was
and,
on this, yeah.
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 And then look at her. Look how pretty. It was like, wow, what a transformation.
Those glasses with I went to school with a girl that wore those glasses in first grade.
Oh,
They were like they came up on a point. Remember?
oh yeah.
She
hmm
had like a little blue coat on, working in the pet store.
And she was so timid,
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah.
painfully
Oh
timid.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. And how
I
the
can't
brothers
imagine
spoke
being
to her.
that. I mean, that was real timid. I mean, there's timid and then there's real timid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's I that could be real. I could see that.
Yeah, we could, for
Mhm,
sure.
Yeah.
And I loved Rocky, the first one.
Yeah, it was great.
The way he talked.
You
He
always-
was so-
Mhm.
But I loved his eyes. I did. I really did love his eyes.
Does he have, I think he has daughters. Does he have like 3 daughters in real life?
Yes.
They're
Mhm.
beautiful.
No, does he?
Yeah, he had with that model that he's still married to.
Yeah, and I believe I think the son passed away.
Yeah,
that
son
yes,
passed
he
I
did.
believe looked like him.
Yep.
And,
But then he has another
his-
son, doesn't he?
He might. I'm not sure. He might, but I just
Yeah,
remember
he has
the
another
daughters.
one, I think. I'm not sure.
And I
They're
think
gorgeous.
and his wife, just also beautiful.
Mm-hmm. They're all beautiful. Very beautiful girls. And he's a little tiny guy.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't, well, on TV they all look tall, but when
Isn't
Tanya
that funny that they
was
all
working,
look tall on TV? Isn't that funny? That's funny that they all look tall
yeah,
on
it's true.
TV.
Yeah, they do. And Tanya, when she was working at this doctor's office before she worked at home being a medical transcriptionist, there was a plastic surgeon that was in the same building. And he came in one day and she said, I could not believe how short he was. He's
Well,
like
wait.
5'7" or 5'8".
No, he's not that tall. He's 5'10". I mean, he's not that short.
Is
He's
he
5'10". I just looked him up.
Oh, is he 5'10"? Well, she said he was, well, she's almost 5'11", so maybe she,
Oh my goodness.
But
Scooter
yeah.
wants to ask more questions.
Oh. What?
Scooter,
When am
call
I going
in.
to shut up?
Call in, Scooter.
Is she asking when I'm going to shut up?
I don't. She's just saying, can I ask waiting more questions?
But yeah, and Rocky, at least I did. I always thought that he was probably like 6 foot, 6'1".
Oh, yeah. I thought so too.
But he wasn't. I wonder how tall Sam Elliott is.
I'll tell you.
Who's
I'm going to
that?
say he's 6 foot.
Who's that? Who's he?
Sam Elliott.
6'2".
Ooh,
Anybody-
I was gonna
anybody
say
else?
6'2". Yeah.
Anybody else?
Just for the heck of it, see how tall Pacino is. I think he's little.
I bet he's
I'll say he's
5'10".
5'7".
5'7".
Is he?
Did you say 5'7"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of actors are small because the men, I think because they go into acting because, I don't know, they are, like Tom Cruise and all of them, like, I don't know. She's 5'7".
So my
Tom
good old
Cruise.
Sam is 6'2".
Mm-hmm.
God, love him.
Tom Cruise is 5'7". Is Mickey Rooney still alive?
No.
He's not, right?
Yeah. No, he's little. He's probably about 4 foot.
No, 5'2".
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Trying to think who else.
Do you
I
know
wanna
Judy? How tall do you think Judy Garland is?
I'm going to say she was 5 foot.
4'11".
Yeah.
How do you
Wasn't
know
she
that?
small?
Yeah, 4'11".
Really?
Yeah. I wonder how tall Liza Minnelli is.
I'm going to say
I think the daughter was
5'5".
taller.
I'm gonna say 5'5".
5'4".
See?
This is a fun game.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
never know this.
All right. Give us another one. Let's see.
What about Lorna Luft, the sister?
The sister. I'm going to say she's 5'8".
5'4".
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought she would be taller.
How about
Kubi
Rock
said her
Hudson?
dad looks like, Robert De Niro? Kubi's dad? It's funny. That's what she said.
How tall is Robert De Niro?
I'm going to say 5'9".
5'6".
De Niro, 5'8".
5'10".
Oh.
5'10"?
How about Joe Pesci?
Oh, Joe Pesci. I'm going to
creepy.
say
I'm just kidding.
5'7".
5'4".
Wow.
Wow. Ray Liotta.
I'm gonna say 5'10".
Yeah, 5'11".
6 foot.
Oh, what is this?
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because him standing next to what's her face, the girl in the movie he was in,
Deborah Winger.
where no, with the dark haired one, the one where he
Deborah
was the
Winger.
police officer.
Oh.
Is that her name? You know
Oh,
when he
oh, which? Oh, I
when
thought
he
you were talking
broke
about
in with,
Goodfellas.
what was it, Kurt Russell? Oh no, not the Goodfellow movie.
No,
with,
wait, Goodfellas. It wasn't. Was that Deborah Winger in that, or no? It's the
No.
Lorraine Bracco.
Yes, it was.
Lorraine,
Yes, it was.
No, it was
It
Lorraine
was.
Bracco, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How tall is she? You think?
See how tall she is. I'm gonna say she's 5'8".
Yeah, I think she's shorter. I was thinking of the taller one, the one with is it
5'7".
Kurt Russell? Is it Kurt Russell in that movie? When he breaks in constantly and he falls in love with her, and he's the cop, and he puts in the alarm system so he can get in.
No, I don't remember that. Oh, are you talking about where he's a weirdo?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
think it is Kurt
Oh,
Russell.
wasn't that Richard Gere in that?
No.
How tall is Richard Gere?
I know, 5'11".
Okay, I'm going down to take Polly out, so you know what to do.
All right.
How tall is Rock Hudson?
Rock Hudson.
I think he's 6 foot.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
6'4".
Oh wow.
Wow.
About Cary Grant.
Cary Grant's probably 6'2".
6'2".
6'2"?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Grant?
You, Grant?
Yeah.
You, Grant. I don't know. Is he tall? Oh.
I think he's 5'11".
5'11". What about
What?
Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves, 6 feet?
I don't think so.
6'1". Really? You think he's
Oh,
shorter?
6'1". I thought he was shorter.
Yeah, 6'1", 6.
I would say shorter. You know how old Keanu Reeves is?
Is he like 40? He has to be like my age, 46.
56.
56? What?
Yep. Oh, you know what, DeVito? Didn't you say your birthday was September 2nd? 1st.
She took the dog out.
Oh.
Yeah, she went to take. Remember, she said, "You know what to do."
Oh, he's almost got her birthday.
Faith Hope says that years ago, when she was at the beach in California, where'd it go? At the Hotel Coronado, Robin Williams was sitting next to her, and all I could think of was how hairy he was. LOL.
He's 5'7".
Robin Williams.
John Travolta.
Ah,
I think he's tall. 6'2".
John Travolta's 6'2".
Mm-hmm.
Is he? I would have thought shorter.
Me too.
He seems tall to me. What's that guy's name from Breaking Bad? What's the actor's name?
Oh,
Father.
Yeah, my husband has his autograph.
So does
it's
my
there.
daughter. My daughter has a picture
Yeah.
with him.
He met him in the city.
So did my daughter.
Yeah.
And she has a picture with him. Yeah.
He had his book. He was like,
So did my daughter.
That was another one.
They read the same thing. Can you imagine if I show you my daughter's picture and you're like, "There's my husband in the background. He was next online." Yeah. Can you imagine? Probably. Okay. Yeah, because it was some show or something he was in. She got. Let's see now. David Letterman. How about he's tall? I think
I think he's 6'4".
6'2".
Yeah, he has to be tall. 6'2"?
6'2". I think Jimmy Fallon is. He could be tall or short. Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, that can go either way.
6 foot.
All right.
What about Conan O'Brien? He's tall.
Yeah, I think he appears tall.
Yeah, 6'4". He's very tall.
Oh, wow.
I keep thinking when he had that fall, that was horrible. Oh my gosh, couldn't stand seeing that.
What fall?
Oh my gosh, he had a fall on the on the sh- on the show, and his head hit that floor, and they have it on videotape. And he goes, "My wife cannot even stand to look at that." And they would
Oh,
just
wow.
play it again. It wailed back on the floor,
Oh my
like
goodness.
it was horrible. And they would play it. He's like, "My wife can't stand that."
Kubi says Brian Cranston.
Oh, Bryan Cranston, that's it. Uh, 5'11".
You don't know who Sam Elliott is,
Who?
Danielle?
No, I have to think. You have to give me something he's in. But I'd be like, oh, duh.
He's used to do Western stuff.
Sam Elliott. Gabby, Google Sam Elliott.
He's so handsome. In a rugged way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has I almost said he's got a deep voice and a thick mustache. And yes, he does.
Why am I not getting?
No, I said Google Sam Elliott.
Told you to Google Sam Elliott. What is wrong?
Yeah, I said Google Sam Elliott. She's looking at masks for prom.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Mask for Prom.
I know, isn't that sick?
Oh, I'm gonna be Jazzalit or Bejeweled.
Mm-hmm.
Mask for Prom. That sounds so weird.
I know, it's so weird.
She's looking at Masks for Prom. Well,
does
somebody
she want
said
a
that.
blingy?
Somebody said that the prosecutor said that in the Robert Durst trial. He said, "This feels like Groundhog Day. If I ever would think that I had to make a opening statement in the same case again, and their opening statement last time was 4 days long, but he goes." Just think about this. The last time you people were here, it was, I think it was February. He goes, of 2020. You're here now in May of 2021. And if you just woke up right now and looked around this courtroom with everybody in these masks, you would just be like, what the heck happened, right? And the judge looks so weird. There's something so bizarre. He's wearing, of course, an entirely black robe, but he has a mask that's black and it's like down through his neck. He looks like somebody.
Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, he looks strange. Like every time I see him, I'm scared. Like, is that really the judge or is that someone's going to kill us? He looks bizarre. And I even said to Jimmy, is that no, it's something. His mask, it looks like he's in some kind of like a ninja getup. It's real, but it looks more like something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just looks horrible. I mean, it doesn't give me a warm, fuzzy feeling when I see the judge.
The judge is gonna rob everybody.
Uh,
Like when I see
Give me your
people,
valuables after this is over.
yeah, like when I see people, I go, everyone looks like they're gonna do something.
Yeah.
Danielle, is she looking for a blingy bling mask?
Well, she doesn't know. She doesn't want it to be too sparkly, but she wants it to be nice. But she doesn't want it to take away from, just to be like a mask. But I don't know. I guess it's a struggle.
She has to wear a mask?
They do.
Oh,
they're going to bejazzle it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
she's got that gorgeous dress.
It's going to be bejeweled.
I know. Do you know the hospital like not forced but kind of made my sister-in-law wear a mask in labor? And my brother was like, take that mask off, like take it down, because he wanted her to breathe.
Poor thing. Yeah, especially when you're total.
I was like, what?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because you're in a room. You're not,
Mm-hmm.
you're just in a room.
Everybody else can wear a mask, but not her.
Yeah, let her breathe.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I was like, yuck. But I'm happy they gave them prom. They gave them something.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. She was so excited to be a senior. Everybody was.
Now, are they getting
So,
a graduation?
Are they doing a graduation yet? Yeah. Look, I don't
Okay.
even, because they spring these things on us. Like, we might do it, maybe.
Oh, Missy's.
that's where my heart went for the kids last year. The ones
Yeah.
that should have graduated that didn't have a graduation.
And I got
All
nothing.
those years they worked towards that.
They really look forward to it.
Yeah.
Like my son, he's older. He's going to be 20 on Monday. And but like Gabby too, she's like, when we were kids, we thought, oh, it's gonna be so great. It's gonna be the greatest graduating class.
Mm-hmm.
And then who knew this?
Yeah. My heart really went out to them.
They still had graduation here, and but they were limited on how many people that they could invite, and they had to have a ticket to get in.
Well, that kind of happens anyway. I guess around
Mhm.
here, they're kind of limited to the amount of tickets with graduations and things. That was normal. So that kind of didn't like that was always normal, but maybe because there's so many,
Yeah.
maybe I live in like a more populated area or something.
I'm sure you do.
Because there's lots, but like I saw that, or even like what was it? Sister Wives. When I watched that, and you saw the kids go around in a car. I saw that on Facebook too, and I was just like, oh. But at least I guess the towns or the communities, they care.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking? What you could do for her mask?
Mm.
You know the part that they're gonna take
See,
up
she
the
said,
bottom?
yeah, Gabby said the same thing. The part that they're gonna cut off.
Yeah, I would. And then you can bling that if you want, but the color will match perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
Yeah,
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, like she was thinking using the material, the
Yep.
excess material. She said that, but she wasn't sure because she's like, and it might be way too matchy. Like I don't, so.
I think that would look good.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I do too. But also, like I have to take her 18-year-old feelings into consideration, and I'm the mom,
Right.
and she knows better.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
like
But
Mom,
maybe
of
if she
course-
blinged it or something.
Yeah, I don't even think you need to because it sparkles on its own.
Oh, see that. I hope she will like it.
Yeah, the material. I didn't show you like a video of her, like a clip. Like I walk around her a little bit, and the dress kind of sparkles, like it lights up because
Oh,
it has
pretty.
glitter on it.
That'd be pretty. How's she gonna wear her hair?
I think down.
Okay.
Not down. I'm sorry. She'd be because of the way it looks. I think up, but just kind of classy back, low,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I think.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, she's excited.
I never went to prom.
Like 27.
You never went to prom?
No, I was married,
Oh.
so I didn't go to prom.
Oh. Now we have to give you a prom. To Nana Patty's prom, everybody.
I counted my Navy ball as my prom.
Oh, okay. I think you showed us that picture
Mm-hmm.
of you and Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
What What's Scooter talking about a building?
What?
I think she's doing trivia, I think.
Oh. Hi, Laura.
I think that's what she's doing.
So she's got her own little channel going in
Are
chat.
you an actor? What are you doing? Scooter, you're making me pull my hair out.
Kubi, Rambler Prom 2021.
Oh my gosh. No, an actor. Carla, and not an actor, Carla. What is she doing?
I don't know. I think
Skyscraper, a window washer. What are they doing?
I think she's saying ask me questions, and I think she's doing some kind of trivia.
Oh,
I
Scooter,
think.
that's
Got her
not
own
nice.
channel
Why don't
going
you
in
just
your
do the
channel.
chat? Why don't you just do it? Why don't you come up here and ask the question?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's trying to ignore us.
yeah. She likes having that clout, you know.
Davita, it's your turn to say that. It's your turn to tell her she has her own channel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come on up here, little girl,
Oh my God.
and give us the trivia.
Oh, and more than women do this job. Yes, it was in the
How
19th.
tall is Scooter?
Scooter? She's not. She's shorter than me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I think she is.
I-
You know who's very tall? Caroline Connor is very, very tall.
Oh, is
Caroline
she?
Connor is very tall. Caroline Connor is about, what is Caroline Connor? About 6 feet tall, Scooter? At
What?
least.
Really?
Oh, she's way taller than me. She's
Yeah,
very,
I thought
very
you were
tall.
smaller, and
I think
Scooter, I
Scooter's
thought was
probably
taller.
about 5'6", maybe 5'5".
Scooter is?
I think so. Scooter, aren't you like 5'6", 5'5"?
Yeah,
I'm
How
gonna
tall
guess
is
five-
you, Danielle?
5'4".
I'm
I'm
sure.
gonna guess 5'4".
everything I own says 5'4", and Gabby right next to me will laugh, bursting out loud, because she'll feel like you are not 5'4".
I don't think she's that small.
I had you pictured.
I think I'm 5'3".
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
So I would picture you tall.
Look, she just said 2. She goes,
Nana Patty, how tall are you?
I was right, 5'4" on Scooter.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, Scooter's
5'6".
little.
I would
You're
picture her.
5'6"? Okay,
Yeah.
I had you pictured that.
I would picture her at 5. Lisa D is taller than you think.
Really?
And Lisa D looks different than she looks on TV.
Yeah. Because you said she's short,
I
right?
think I might be able to see that. I think I could see that.
I
like
thought she was tall.
she's at least like, because on TV I think she's like just saying. I think she's like 5'3" or something, 5 small, like little short, and she's not little short.
She's not little short.
No, she's not little short. She's
Oh,
at
so
what
least
is she?
Like a
she's at
shrimp?
least 5'6", 5'7", like 5'6". I
Okay,
think.
because
Oh,
that's how
5'7".
I had her pictured.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
not like
great.
5'2" or like, hi Lisa.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No,
so
she's
I'm
not
gonna
like
be
little.
a shrimp. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I
So
think
then we're all the same height then.
she's shorter than me, but she's not.
What?
She's not as tall as me, but she's not real short.
Well,
How tall are you?
Me, I'm 5'8".
Oh
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
I'm 5'7"
Well,
and
I'm
a half.
like 5'7" 3/4", but I say 5'8".
Okay,
'cause
there.
I feel better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I never had her pictured short.
But Caroline Connor is very tall, right?
Well, she
Scooter?
looked. She looked.
She's
tall.
very, very tall. Very tall. I think at least 6 feet tall, but she might be taller.
Alma, how tall are you?
Feet.
Everyone in chat, how tall are you? Put your height.
Where Alma? I think
Not
I'm
a secretary, not a cigarette sampler. What?
Talking
Something
about some
that a-
occupation.
Yeah,
for-
that a man and a woman could be in 1960.
A meter maid,
Yeah.
a housekeeper in a hotel. What are you talking about?
A parent. I'm kidding.
A toll collector. A security
Sharon's-
guard.
Sharon's 5'1", but used to be 5'2".
Bank teller.
Oh, Sharon's little. Peggy K, she's 4'11" and 3/4. Tiny. Jen Doe is 5'4",
Alma said 5'6".
almost 5'6".
Sully's
Same as me.
5'9", CW is 5'4", 5'9" for Shar Shar.
5'7",
5'5" for Shar Shar. 5'3" for Carla. I would think Carla was taller than 5'3".
Dina Elizabeth's 5 feet.
Yeah,
4'11", really, for Peggy K.
I had Alma pictured 5'6", 5'6", 5'7".
Kevin is
Sully's
5'8".
5'9". Sean Sneed's 5'3".
Kevin's 5'8".
Sue 5'4".
Auntie Cuckoo
Carla's
says,
5'4".
Hi,
Davita,
Auntie
you look
Cuckoo.
taller than that, Davita.
What?
Auntie Cuckoo says, Davita, you look taller than that. Is Auntie Cuckoo in Texas?
Oh, hi, Auntie Cuckoo. You're back from the wedding?
Is she in Texas?
What does she
No,
look taller
yeah, I
than?
don't think.
Is she there?
No, I don't think so. You thought I was taller than 5'7"? No,
Are you 5'7"?
I'm
No, you're
5'7" and a half.
4'10". How are you 4'10", Tammy? You don't look 4'10". 5'4" for Laura Lynn.
Well, Tammy McDee's little.
I don't picture that at all.
Me neither.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
I thought she'd be
I
tall.
thought she was about
Your
5'6".
sister's 5'8"?
Yeah, me too. Carla, she's 5'8".
No,
Oh,
she's
my sister's
5'3". Her
5'8".
sister's 5'8".
Oh, yeah. You thought I was
5'9".
5'9"? No.
I think E.F. Hutton Grayson is very tall. I think she's very tall. What's
I have Slam pictured tall. Like 5'6", 5'7".
Slam, yeah. Picture at least 5'10", maybe 5'8". I don't know. She did not give us the answer. Get back here, Scooter.
Yeah, she said she'd be right back. She bitched.
Scooter said, come to my live for the answer.
Oh my goodness. Come to my live. The answers.
I think she's in the bathtub. I don't think she's going to be getting on live.
Is she really in the bathtub?
Scooter,
thought
are you in
someone-
the tub?
I thought
Said to go
someone
to
said
the
get out
panel
of the
in 2
tub.
minutes.
But they always say that.
Scooter, are
Oh,
you in the
okay.
bathtub? I can't go to a fair and get on the ride.
How tall are you, Val?
She said 5'9".
Weren't you with her?
No, she's not 5'9". She's short.
Yeah, but
Oh,
weren't
Val?
you with her? So how
Yeah.
tall is she, do you think?
5'4".
Well, I'm gonna say,
Scooter's in the tub.
4.5, 5'5".
4, 5, 5. Scooter's in the tub. Liar.
Liar, liar.
She just doesn't want to come on.
Oh my goodness. Maybe.
Trying to see who else.
Alma, 5'6" is short? No, it's not. She said she's like 5'3", Andy Cuckoo.
Oh, 5'3".
Who?
Okay.
Andy
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
You're 5'3"?
Yeah.
So she's like my height.
See, I thought you were like 5'4", 5'5".
Do you wear high heel shoes, Danielle?
I do. I
Okay.
can.
Now, when I put high heels, I mean the high ones or my boots, the real tall ones, then I get really tall. You do too, Carolyn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to put on platforms and stilts and everything else when I see you guys.
I thought Carla said, "Are you a racist?" But she said, "Are you a raisin?" I'm like, that's uncalled for, Carla. Are you a raisin?
I remember when Tanya used to wear high heels because she was almost 5'11", well, right at 5'11".
What?
I'm
5'11"
talking
with
about
heels.
tall. When she put high heels on, I felt
Wow.
like
Wow.
she was all legs. That
Oh,
girl had
even
legs up to
better.
her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. And then Daisha, she's little. I mean,
She
only
looks
5
little.
Yeah, she's only 5. Well, she's probably about 5. Well, 5.5. But she's very
Oh, that's
tiny.
not- little, but she looks small.
Yeah,
Really? I think
How
she looks
tall?
tall.
yeah.
How tall is your husband, Davida?
He's 6 foot.
Is he?
And you ended up with a short girl.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking Dacia's husband?
No, your husband.
Oh, yeah, no, 6 foot. But now Josh, he's, well, Jeremy is, he hates me to say this because he is five, Jeremy, I think it's 5'10". And Jason, I believe Jason's 6'2", and
Oh, wow.
Josh is 6'4".
Oh, wow.
So when Jeremy takes pictures with them, he hates it.
Does he stand on a box?
No, but he always gets so mad. Why do you have to take another picture? Look at me. I look like I'm with 2 pillars.
Wait. How tall is what? Jeremy?
Huh?
Who says that?
Jeremy's 5'10".
Right. He's upset
And-
because everybody else is the 2 ones are taller.
Yeah. Yeah. And I used to tell him, well, at least you can grow facial hair, but now all 3 of them can grow facial hair.
Mm.
He goes, so now what can I do?
Juggle?
I don't know.
Wait, you're that short, Tammy, and you get on a motorcycle? What did she say she was? 4'11"?
Tammy rides a
4'11".
motorcycle?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be able to hold Mark's Harley up. That thing is so heavy. Oh, there's no way.
I don't know when my feed looks so wacko, like it's somebody else's feed. Like half the stuff I would never watch.
Oh, I thought you said your feet.
Oh, my
That's what I
feed.
thought.
I was
My
like, what?
feed. Like so weird.
I wonder how tall Kevin is.
He said 5'8".
Kevin's 5'8"?
Yep.
Are you, Kevin?
Wonder how tall Jeremy is, Jeremy M.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. How tall is he? Do you know? Did he say?
So Scooter's shorter.
Scooter, I think it's a nurse.
What's her
Thank
What's
you.
her question?
It's
A nurse?
occupation. Go ahead, Danielle, tell her.
No, that's what you said. You said you think it's a nurse in 1960?
It's an occupation. Was it for a woman?
Yeah, she said it could be both.
Both?
Was there nurses in 1960 that were men?
Not too much, I don't think.
Not real. They called them more medics in the military.
Oh.
Is anybody watching The Housekeeper, a twisted psychological thriller?
No.
Because it's showing up in my feed.
No.
Some
What's
really
the
weird-
housekeeper? What channel's that?
It's on YouTube.
Oh,
Some weird stuff is showing up in my
things
feed.
that come up. She's talking about.
Yeah, like, it doesn't look like my feed. It's like really bizarre stuff is coming up. Why am I getting all
Deborah
this?
Vancouverton isn't on here yet. Still, is she?
Deborah Van Gogh?
I don't know.
She's here.
She was here earlier, but I don't think she's on here
She's
anymore.
here.
Yeah.
She's here right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's been here the whole time.
Deborah Vancouverton?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's chatting away to keep up that #1 spot.
Yeah, she's not letting that go.
Oh,
It's
hey,
like Kevin.
Deborah
It's like-
Vancouverton.
Kevin did that with his roses.
Do you have a problem with the mice, or is that far away from you?
Oh, I
Right.
remember.
Like they're having in
saying-
Queensland.
I remember she said it was south of her or something. It wasn't by her.
Oh, okay.
What's going on with the mice?
Oh, Nana Patty. All I'm gonna say, because Carolyn doesn't like to hear it.
Cause yeah.
All I'm gonna say, when you go to bed tonight, get on your little phone, and all you gotta do is put in mice overtaking Australia. That's all you gotta do. And everything will come up.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my goodness. Gabby, type that in. Gabby, type it in right now.
But you gotta listen to this. Some lady that put this up. Watch me talk about nothing all day. Besties. Okay? 18 hours ago, 60,000 views. It says re-upload because I flashed everyone.
Oh, hi 61. I'm sorry.
What?
He said my mom's brother passed away. He had a rough day.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I can't believe that. I thought he was doing better.
Because he came for the funeral, remember?
Oh,
Yeah, and he had a stroke.
Yeah, he had a stroke there.
Went home and had a
But I
stroke.
thought he was doing better.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
How
sorry.
old
Oh
was
my
he, Heidi?
gosh. Very sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Is that water in there, Ariel?
Yeah. I'm still in the tub.
I hear her tub.
Yeah, I'm still in here. I just wanted to tell.
Make us jealous?
Is Eric in there with you?
Eric.
Eric.
Who's Eric?
Who's that?
Dave?
No, Eric.
Who's Eric?
I called her Ariel.
Oh, Ariel?
Yeah. Eric was
mermaid?
the prince.
Oh, the Little Mermaid. That went right
Yes.
in my head.
Hi, 61. How old is your
I thought
your
Davida was
uncle?
losing it for a minute.
Yeah, me too.
I did. I felt bad. I was like, oh gosh.
She's
Oh,
thinking,
no,
oh God,
here
there
it
she
goes.
goes.
Here it goes. And we're gonna have to
I
make
think she's-
we're gonna have to
yes,
start
she's
making
preparing
excuses
herself.
for her. Right on panel to Danielle, right?
Yeah, I was
Like,
like,
oh
what?
no, she didn't mean that. She's just joking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She
knew
meant
his
Dave.
name was Dave. Yeah, she just jokes around like that. There's nothing wrong with Davida. No, nothing. She's fine. She's fine. Sharp as a tack.
And then Carolyn would call me after.
Yeah.
No,
she
Did
just
you really
said,
forget
like,
his
oh,
name? Did you really forget his name?
What is happening?
Eric.
I'll have the flashcards. Dave.
Kubi, I was just gonna say Glenn. She just said Glenn. We were giving Carolyn boyfriend. We were like, is that Glenn?
Sorry, Peggy K.
Glenn.
Just random names.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's because Glenn. Who was I talking to that night?
I don't know, it was somebody, and
Oh my gosh. Yes. Who the hell was that?
that was funny.
Look at Kubi. She goes, Eric, with a question.
Yeah, I saw that. Because that went right over my head too. I had no idea you meant
I
Little
did.
Mermaid.
I lost it too. I really thought you were
Yeah,
losing it.
like the water.
Yeah,
Little
I get
Mermaid.
it. Like, I get it now.
And I called her Ariel.
Oh, I didn't know.
I
you
missed
called
that
it
part.
Ariel. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go, but I just
Oh,
want to say,
Oh, sure you do.
What?
I know,
At
you're
least
one
She
of
has
my
no
own
power in the
battery.
bathroom either.
Kevin, I can leave this stream, right? My tub stream for the
Oh,
guests.
goodness.
He said we have 600 some in here.
Oh, my goodness. Are you doing another collab?
No, I'm just doing my tub time for the OnlyFans.
For the only.
Oh, the fans.
How long do your tub times last?
I had just gotten in here when I was messaging Carol.
Did you really not know we were live?
I did not know. I promise. I swear.
Oh,
did
see, I
not
hate
know.
that I promise because that always sounds like she's
Okay.
lying.
Oh, I
I'm not
promise.
lying. I did not know. And then I found out you were when I went to go look something up on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, there she is.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I was trying to catch up on stuff, and I think
Okay,
I think Patty told me or some, and then I went, oh, what am I'm missing it.
okay, I just wanted to tell them the answer.
Oh,
Debbie D, yes, Debbie D was the one that had the best questions and she asked the right ones. Yes, this was in the 60s, the show I watched. Works in a building, works with tools, and a flag is involved. Okay, guess what it is?
An elevator repair person.
How would a flag be involved in an elevator?
You have to stand it outside you have to put it in between the doors of the elevator because you're working on it.
oh,
No.
she means like a worker's flag, like a look.
And it's a
trip.
laboring job, laboring.
Are you
and it's-
telling us, or are you making us still guess?
Okay, it's a flagpole builder.
Flagpole.
Yeah, makes flagpoles. That's what his job was on the show I watched.
So it's a person that makes flagpoles?
Yes.
And this was a man and a woman's job in 1960.
I'm lost.
This
Me
was
too.
Yes, it was What's My Line? I think it was from 1965. They have different people come out, write their jobs down, and the celebrities have to guess. They ask 10
Oh,
questions.
yeah. What's my line?
Yeah. And everybody was asked, they were allowed to ask 10 questions in here, but they asked like 100.
Remember
Debbie, do you
Groucho
have a
Marx?
question? Huh?
Do you remember Groucho Marx?
Oh, yes. Deborah Van Couverton, would you have ever gotten that though? I think Debbie D might have.
Debbie D.
Do you hear
sounds like-
Ariel in that water?
No,
flipping
you know what it
thing?
sounds like? It sounds like the Ernie when he's got the rubber ducky and he makes that splash. Rubber ducky, you're the
Okay, you're the one.
I'm waiting for her to
Make that
say
time
flipping
go
these
so
pins, you don't
far.
get too far.
rubber ducky.
Oh.
You're the-
You make
No,
that
Scooter, as soon as she hung up, I mean, Carolyn hadn't been off the internet a second, and I texted her. I go, are you really?
She goes, "You're not going to
You
bed,
going
are
to
you?"
bed
Yeah, like, are you really leaving
And I'm
us?
like,
Really?
"No." And then she's like, "Oh." I'm like, "Should I go live?" Yeah. Because I was sitting there like wow, it's so early.
Yeah, when you left, I was like, is she kidding?
Yeah, no,
Where's she
it was
going?
anticlimactic because it was
Yeah, it
so
was just so
emotional.
much.
No, because I
Yeah.
know,
Like,
but you're
we had
treating
no
it like
down.
when they leave after a concert, and you're like, "No, they're coming back.
Yeah,
No, this
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
a tease.
encore.
They're coming
Encore.
back." You
Yeah,
know, and then
good
you're
God.
clapping for a
little
long
while.
time, and you think that maybe they're not coming back. Maybe this time they're not coming back, right? They wait so long,
Exactly.
right? And then you're
Exactly.
like, "Oh wow, they
Yeah,
always come back though." I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
but
they
when
do.
when you said goodnight, I was like, oh, she must be going to bed.
Leave it to me to say,
Sorry.
wait a minute, you're not going to bed, are you?
Ah, they
And
always
I
come
came
back.
and got ready for my tub.
Yeah, you're like, "Yes, we're out of there early tonight."
Yeah, she was thinking, oh, good.
Ooh, I
can
hate
get
there.
early.
I hate it there.
She was like, I hate them anyway.
A message saying that was a wonderful live. You did a great job.
Thanks for the early night.
And
Why?
and then you text and you're like, what are you ignoring me?
And
I'm
you're
like,
like,
what are
"What?"
you even talking about?
Oh my
Yeah, and
god.
I'm still gonna go
Marilyn,
watch.
that's funny.
What did you do today, Scooter?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
That means she doesn't want to tell us.
Nothing exciting, that's for darn sure.
Really?
I wish. Yeah, well, hey, it's what I like. Nothing exciting right now.
Did you go
A
for your
little bit
blood
of that
test?
sounds pretty good to me.
Did you go for
Yeah.
your blood test?
Almost.
Almost went.
Almost.
How does almost? Well, I got out of the chair for 1 minute, but then I got back down again. That way I
was
almost
gonna go,
went.
and then I said, nah.
I almost went. Should I go? Nah. Let's sit back down. No, don't be silly.
Speaking of blood tests, did your grandson get any results?
Should get them tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it would be a
Next
few
that
days.
one.
Wait, we're gonna start whispering again.
Yeah, even though I'm in the tub,
Yeah, what?
I just don't want to figure like through the vents or
Well,
something.
oh yeah, plus you're in the bathroom, there's an
Right,
echo.
right.
Yeah,
Hopefully he's asleep.
Yeah.
no, he's not. I can hear him in there. I think he's playing a game, or
Do you know anything about the girlfriend? Like he's not with her anymore?
he must not be because he hasn't been gone. You know?
Yeah.
He's depressed.
Yeah, he might be, you know.
Or he's angry.
Yeah,
That too, probably, yeah.
yeah, well, both maybe.
Yeah, maybe everything.
I want her name. I'm gonna go find her.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And DeVito.
To be-
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Debbie D's going for her thyroid blood test tomorrow. You need to get yours, she said.
Are you going
do,
tomorrow,
Scooter.
Debbie D?
She's going tomorrow.
That's good.
How's Dave's mouth?
Yeah, how's Dave's ear and mouth and jaw?
He said it's feeling slightly better.
You too.
He said
What is it
it
with
had-
you? You guys have
said-
insurance, right?
What?
You guys have insurance, right?
Yeah.
Or do we need to get you a GoFundMe? Speaking of which, how's the chauffeur coming?
Yeah, how's the GoFundMe?
How's that coming? Good?
She needs a driver.
I need the driver and
Yeah,
I
we
need,
can't see each other. What's going on?
please, I need to get some thing going on here.
I know, we're working on it,
All
boss.
right. Do you have to put your insurance fund on there too?
Bad
Who's she
Yeah, they
talking
need a
to?
car.
Who's she
All
talking
right,
to? Did you hear her
Caroline
just
will do it.
whisper to somebody in the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, I
I
was just
did.
reading something on what
Wait
Kevin
a
said.
minute. Is Dave in there with you?
Is it
No.
Eric?
Hey, Eric.
Uh-uh. What was I just gonna say something? And it was super important.
Okay, well, we'll
And-
come back to you about the insurance and the GoFundMe and the driver.
Yeah.
Um,
And about
yeah,
Dave? Is he
about
better?
your, oh, yeah, he said the pains went down a lot. So that's good.
Okay, but why aren't you two going to the doctor? You're supposed to get in the car tomorrow and go to the doctor together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a family doctor.
So he'll get one.
Wait a
And go to
minute.
urgent care.
He doesn't want to go to urgent care.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
Then
hit
get
him
a
in the head
doctor.
and get him in the car.
Well,
Plus,
too
he
bad.
said he doesn't know if he should go to a dentist or a doctor.
Oh my
And he said
god.
it's feeling better anyway,
Pick
so.
one.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
just a doctor.
What it sounds like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but what you're describing is he might have an abscess.
Yeah.
And it's gone into the
Bone.
bone.
Yeah.
Either way,
said
he
that's
needs an
not hurting.
antibiotic.
Yes.
Right.
I know, that's what I told him, but he says it's better now.
Well, tell him you're going to kick him out of the house if he doesn't go.
Well, that's not gonna mean anything. He's not there half the time.
Scooter. Scooter.
He's
Just
going
stay
back
at the
tomorrow.
house.
This is very serious. He could get an infection in his heart.
Yeah, I told her that,
Seriously,
Natty
and it
Patty. She
could.
doesn't
I
listen.
was just thinking,
She doesn't
According to
listen.
him, it's not painful
Gotta get-
anymore.
That doesn't matter.
know?
He needs to be seen.
Tell him Nana Patty said.
Scooter, my mother used to have this medical book, and it would scare the absolute crap out of you. I don't know where she had it from, but
Oh,
she'd
gosh,
come
I
around,
know.
like if you said, I'm not going to go to the doctor because I have a tooth, she'd go like this, look at this. And she would have stories about somebody that didn't go with their tooth, it went to their heart, and they died.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
You would be crying to go to the dentist the next day because you would be so
Yeah.
scared you were dying. She brought out this book every time.
So that was like her Google.
Yeah, that was like her, oh, really? You want to wait? Well, look what happened to this person and they waited. Look at this. This could go right to your heart and you'll be dead. Yeah, and she says, good night.
Carolyn.
Have a good night. And tomorrow you're going to the dentist.
Carolyn,
Yeah,
where are you going?
I'm just
You're
getting
gonna
something out of the
say that.
refrigerator, Scooter.
are we really that bad?
No, that's the thing. She has to do it.
Oh,
But really and truthfully, he needs to get an antibiotic.
yeah, I agree, but according to him, nope, it's a lot better now.
Yeah, I thought he was on an antibiotic.
Tell him
No.
the nurse said.
Yeah, say Nana Patty is serious.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I've told him. I really have.
Okay.
Told him, the chats told him that, I'm like, Dave, we've all said you need to go. The nurses say you gotta go.
We don't want him to
You know what to
die.
do, Scooter? Scooter, tomorrow morning, start going like this, Dave. Is your life insurance is paid up in full, right?
Oh my god.
Right? Everything is good with that? And where is it? Just so I know, just in case something happens.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then have him
QB
watch
just-
the movie Beaches. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the movie Beaches.
I have never watched that.
Oh my gosh, Scooter, seriously?
Really?
Seriously. Yeah.
You're
need
supposed
to
to
watch
watch
it.
it with your best friend.
Or Terms
Mhm.
of Endearment, none of that.
Oh my
You
God.
haven't ever seen Terms of Endearment?
Oh my
You
gosh.
didn't- You didn't watch that either?
You have
Nope.
to.
Goodness.
No.
Tanya and I
Why?
we saw it when it was first out,
Yeah.
Looks
Terms of
boring.
Endearment. We were sobbing. I mean, sobbing
Yeah.
uncontrollably.
Oh, it's a
Just
lot.
not my thing. It's not my thing.
I
you know
love
wanna-
those.
do you wanna
I
know what
put
I
them on
did?
On purpose sometimes.
What? You didn't go on purpose?
No, I said I watch them on purpose sometimes.
Oh yeah. My sister took me to Terms of Endearment, okay? I was like, I don't know, 14 or something at the time. 12, maybe 13. I sat there with her and her husband.
Oh no.
They had just got married. And I remember it was the first movie. Got out and I said to my sister, what was that movie even about?
Oh, of course. I
said-
was gonna say, did you even get it?
I got it, but you know what it was?
Right,
Like,
Lisa
it was
H.
the
I
first
hear
time
ya.
it was just like somebody's life you watched. Like, I don't know, I didn't get, like, I just thought, it was like just
Wow,
somebody
Ariel.
watching somebody's life. But then I really appreciated it later on.
Oh yeah.
I didn't understand it then. I was like, I understood it, but I didn't understand that they would make a movie about that. I just
Yeah,
sounds
my,
crazy.
my mom wouldn't let me watch movies like that when I was young. She was like, no way.
Really?
Yeah, like she never wanted me to watch Fried Green Tomatoes until like I got older. And I mean, she would be fine with me never watching movies like that because she's just a mom. But like I don't know. But she's like, no, you don't need to see that. That like you're gonna have enough of that. Like for the rest of your life, you don't need to watch something that's going to do. I don't know. My mom's dramatic too.
I can't believe Scooter hasn't watched that.
Are you eating one of those bad yogurts?
No, it was actually chocolate pudding that I made. It was Sonic milkshake chocolate pudding. It wasn't a bad
Do you know
yogurt.
what I put in chocolate pudding sometimes?
What?
I haven't made it for a long time, but
Wet nuts?
no. Hey, what about those wet nuts?
Yeah, she said they were sending those wet nuts. You didn't get those wet nuts?
No,
Kristen,
I have
what's
no
with the
wet
wet nuts? The wet nuts are on.
I haven't had a wet nut in
Oh
forever.
my goodness.
but now I forgot what I was going to say.
She said, "Hey, you know
put in
what I
chocolate
put in
pudding?
chocolate pudding?
What was I going to say? What
Chocolate
did I start
pudding.
to say?
Chocolate
Oh,
pudding."
chocolate pudding. Chocolate pudding. Yeah, thanks.
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Anyway, what I put in my chocolate pudding
Yeah.
is I put in bananas, but they can't be just starting to get ripe,
Right.
not mushy.
Yeah.
And then I put a little bit of whipped cream.
Uh huh.
It's good.
I'm getting out now with
Somebody's going to be like, "Who
Okay,
has to
Ariel.
keep DeVita on track?" Oh, I will tonight. Are you keeping DeVita on track tomorrow night? Yeah.
Look what Kevin wrote.
What?
Oh, I'm afraid.
Someone just
dropped
gold.
A $5,000 gold sponsor Scooter's top.
Scooter's tub life.
Kevin.
Scooter just flashed somebody.
Oh my gosh, I can hear her echoing. That means she's just
We
out
should
of the
write
tub.
that on the title. Scooter flashes
Scooter,
somebody
turn
in
your
the tub.
camera off. Scooter, turn your camera off.
I can't. I'm having a stream.
This is for her paid, the members only. It's really
Yeah, you guys are getting the
exclusive.
sound effects for free.
They're paying her extra to wash her back. Slowly. Oh my
Elma
God.
said, can Kubi get a shout out for her new troll merch?
Hey, Kubi, and your new troll merch.
Okay, Cuba Duba.
Kubi's new troll merch. I don't even know what it is, but
Kubi,
shout
I
you
don't
out.
have
either.
troll merch?
Yeah,
Does Kubi have
He
a
just wanted
channel?
me to shout it out.
I don't know. Kubi, do you have a channel?
Kubi's got a channel, troll merch.
Ruby. Hey, when is 10th Angel gonna?
Oh yeah,
Help.
somebody said she was going to help me with something. What
It was
that?
me.
Oh,
Oh.
she
She
said,
said
10th Angel answered you in the
Oh.
general, Carol, and she said she emailed you her phone number. Or she DM'd you something with her phone number.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Check
Really?
your messages or in your emails. She said she sent it to you and she'll help you make the box anytime.
Oh dear. Okay.
Okay, fans, that's a wrap.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
Why are
wrap.
you whispering again?
She said, "Fans, that's a wrap."
It's a wrap, guys. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream.
Is talking to her channel.
Yes,
Scooter, they want you to lift your leg up one more time and let the bubbles run down. Slowly this time, they said.
Just don't put your toe into the spigot.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank you for supporting me. Love you all.
It's X-rated.
I know. It does, doesn't it? Scooter, are you doing something on the side we don't know
she
about?
is. She's doing OnlyFans. They need the insurance or something so they can get to the doctor. Or she's trying to raise the money for my driver
yeah,
because
Caroline,
the GoFundMe is
driver.
not. How the GoFundMe's not going well, Scooter?
I haven't had a chance to start it yet.
Oh my gosh. Scooter, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah, she has to leave.
Come
I don't
on.
want you. I know you're gonna be stuck at home. That way you'll be there when I get there.
Scooter wants you in the house.
It's all
Yeah.
riding on this, Scooter.
There's a lot riding on this, Scooter.
Come on.
Okay, I'll try.
I need the driver.
You change.
You're gonna have to just stop with your new channel for a little bit.
Otherwise,
you
you're
know?
going to have to
People
come
want
here
to
and
see
drive
you.
me around.
Oh, yeah, Scooter, you come.
Can you
visit,
imagine
and
that?
drive her around.
And now Scooter has to
Coming
go
all the way
there
here.
and drive her around. Can you even believe this?
Can you please do that?
And she's so guilty, she's going.
Driving, it's Carolyn.
Because Scooter feels responsible because she was called to the chat.
So now she has to leave Indiana, go to New York,
So now she's going to be staying in New York, driving until they find a
driving
replacement
around
driver.
Maryland because she's forcing her.
And she has to stay in the shed. Can
He
you
doesn't
believe
even let her
it?
stay in
And
the
Carolyn
house.
just comes out at the last minute and says, "Come on, Scooter, I want to go somewhere.
She says, Scooter, I'm in the driveway.
Hurry up."
Can you see Scooter with the chauffeur outfit on?
And she makes her wear the outfit too.
I just had a picture of you both being on her scooter.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
They can't see you. I have the camera off. They can hear you.
When I say nothing.
Oh
He goes,
God.
"Oh, you ain't saying nothing."
What'd she say?
She said to Dave, "They can't see. I have the camera off, but they can hear you."
No, we totally see her.
I'll leave tomorrow.
I know.
So fine.
She's in bed with Dave talking to us.
He said he's leaving tomorrow.
Good night.
But
Good night, Dave.
I'll
Go to
find
the
out.
doctor.
Nana Patty said, go to the
Dave, you
doctor.
better get to the doctor, Nana Patty said.
See, they're saying
She's a
you go
nurse.
to the doctor.
You
for
could
your
have an
want that.
abscess. Could go to your heart and kill you.
Go to your heart and that'd be it.
heart and kill you.
Yeah.
Right, but what doctor? I don't know I don't know what it is.
It could be a
Either
regular
one, go to
doctor.
the dentist.
Just go to your GP or go to the dentist.
You
Go
don't
to
have
the
to go to the
dentist.
dentist. You
I
can go to
can't.
the
They're
regular.
saying go to the dentist.
It may not be in my teeth.
It could be a regular doctor can treat it.
They'll
They
tell
could
you.
do
it's not.
x-rays
Got
Yeah.
at the
better.
dentist.
The dentist
Is it
can
a
do
lot
an X.
better though?
Huh?
Is it a lot better?
Yeah, a lot better. It didn't go away, but it's a lot better, yes.
Okay, how about if I come there on Saturday? Because Lexi, her grandma Tina said she could
Yeah.
come over there.
You can do with the dogs.
Probably bring them.
Okay.
You'll let her come in on Saturday? That's good.
Yeah. It's like, maybe I'll
Dogs
let it
come with you?
That's good.
Is that okay? I can't believe we're all in bed with Dave
Well, I have a
and
warning.
Scooter.
What did you say?
As long as I have
You must
warning.
have a big
Like,
bed.
that's a warning to get your girlfriend out.
He needs time.
Dave, make sure you get everything out from that girlfriend.
Yeah, he
'cause
has to
last
have
time she
time,
was
Scooter, to
finding
get
stuff.
everything out of the house.
Yeah.
Or just, I don't know what to do, you know. It got better, but it's not over. I don't know, you know. It's probably gonna come back. I don't know.
Go to the dentist.
You need to go to the dentist, Dave, and get an
Get
x-ray.
some antibiotics.
Green pain.
Nana Patty is a nurse, this lady right here.
She's a
That's
nurse.
right.
Here, see
Right
this
there.
picture here?
This one
Well,
right
you
there
can
is a
only see
nurse.
part of it.
But why they get better, you know. I was in extreme pain, like 4 days I couldn't even eat, you know. And now I can eat. They
So
got
it's not as
better.
painful now, it's getting better.
Why, it's better. I mean, it's staying the same now. The last couple days stayed the same, but it got better.
Uh-huh.
It didn't go away. So I don't know.
I think a regular doctor
I
could
don't-
tell you what's going on.
I mean, I don't know.
They're saying a regular doctor could tell you too, probably can give you antibiotics.
Yeah, you might need an
'Cause
antibiotic.
the antibiotics will take away some of that pain.
The inflammation, the pain, the an
So-
infection, whatever it is.
Those pills you gave me, maybe, I don't know, whatever, it got a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
Scooter, could you scoot over a little bit? It's crowded. Scoot over. I gotta.
I was in extreme pain. for a
Don't
few
hog all the
days.
covers.
Now I'm just, it hurts, but not so terrible.
Okay.
It still hurts. Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor, the nurse said.
Doctors.
Mm-hmm.
The nurse
But
said you need to go to the
you're around-
doctor.
You need to be around for Scooter.
He's
You need
not
to go
going
to
to
the doctor.
listen.
Otherwise,
'Cause
Scooter's gonna get married again. We don't know what she could be marrying. You know, she's not gonna stay single long, right?
Not with all my fans. All my fans in there too.
Yeah. And then she might marry some like really weird guy.
Yeah, she's famous now.
Yeah.
Yeah, famous. Come on, Dave.
Isn't that cute how he thinks? Sometimes he gets a little bit jealous thinking, are there guys in there that you're talking to?
Oh, how cute is that?
Isn't that
Like,
sweet?
Yes, Dave, but so what, you know? I'm an old.
Are you listening to this,
all
Kevin?
those guys,
Yeah, Kevin.
guys, you know,
Listen to this,
in
Kevin.
there. He's like, oh, but I'm sure there's some that would like you.
There's so
I'm
much
sure
love
there's
you.
some that would like you.
You flirting with any of them?
Well, tell him if he's so worried that he better go to the doctor because
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you're gonna be ending up with one of them.
You know what?
Oh my
I understand why
goodness.
you want to go to bed, though. Your bed's pretty comfortable.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Is it?
Vita's cracking me up. Did you move over?
I'm not in bed now. He went in bed.
You're
I'm
helping the covers.
Oh, okay.
But I
But
don't
he
get
hugs the covers. I was freezing.
it. I don't get it because he said something about getting his girlfriend out.
Yeah, because I said that to him.
What?
He said, yeah, because I said, I'll come Saturday. He goes, okay, as long as I have plenty of warning.
Oh my god.
Girlfriend out.
What does he need warning for?
To get his
girlfriend out.
girlfriend,
Get
his
the girls
girlfriend out.
Oh,
I don't want-
well, who would it be? Miss Santa Claus?
Yeah, oh my god.
You just
No
really
wonder he
don't
loves
know.
Christmas.
Scooter,
I
that goes
wanna
both
go down
ways.
there
You can
and
tell,
see if
you
he
can
can
tell him
go
that
there.
about coming up back home.
Yeah.
Hey, you go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Nana Patty? What'd you say?
I said that goes both ways. You need to tell him that when he's gonna come back home, that you need plenty of warning.
Trust me.
That's right.
what he-
Nana
I'm
Patty
doing
putting
3
down the
snaps
hammer.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
He says that, Nana Patty, when he calls and he's like, I'm
Get
coming
your
home now,
boyfriend
so get your boyfriend out. Then we're
How
going to
cute.
get in bed and he's like, oh, who's been sleeping right here?
You know what you
I'm
should
like,
do,
I'm
Scooter?
It was Davita.
You
She
should
was
get
just
some
here.
men's cologne, Scooter, and like
No.
spray it
Oh my gosh.
on the
Oh my
pillow and
God,
stuff.
no.
You really want her to die?
No. Never do that.
That would be
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
That would be
She'd
so
really
funny.
be a goner.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Carol was laughing. scooters. She's hitting the high road.
See, I would do stuff like that. I would do stuff like that.
Really?
I would.
Well,
Jimmy,
do it.
Not.
Jimmy probably wouldn't even notice. I'm serious. He would think, oh, it must have been Luke spraying stuff around.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
maybe
telling
I
you.
changed my cologne and I forgot.
Or he'd think it was mine or something. Like, what is that, a new perfume? I don't like it. It's kind of manly. He would say, I'm telling you, he would say something like that. You think I'm kidding? He would say something like that. Either probably he trusts me implicitly or something like, like you'd be like, somebody would, oh, they found the shirt. He'd be like, what is this? This jacket. I don't like this. This is your new jacket. It looks kind of manly. He would say
Why are you
something
wearing these
like
big
that.
man shoes?
Yeah, what is this about? Who left? Was Michael left this here? What is this? I'm telling you, I'm not kidding around.
I'm not
He-
kidding either. Dave
he-
wouldn't notice that either.
He's not a suspicious guy like that. You
You'd
know
be
what I mean?
surprised.
Like
Gordon isn't either.
I should do that. I should plant stuff to show you he's not a suspicious guy like that. Like
You know
And
what? Do that,
record 'em.
Carolyn.
What?
Do that.
Do
Plant
it?
some stuff
Yeah, I
and then
know.
show us.
And record them.
yes,
Yeah,
because
so we
he's
can
not
laugh.
like
Yeah,
that.
do it.
He'd always
Do
find
it.
another excuse for it. Like just like
Oh, I must have left this here.
yeah, or I thought that was your shirt. I thought you liked men's shirts. Like I don't know. I thought maybe it was Mike's shirt. He left it here. I don't know.
See, and I notice everything. I notice
Oh,
everything.
I do. Yeah,
Oh
I-
yeah, me
Yeah.
too. My
Yeah.
husband loses his mind. He's like, "How do you know when I use the pepper?"
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, "Because I'm alive."
yeah.
Because I'm breathing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'll notice everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would just think Luke got into some cologne or something and was over there because Luke does get into cologne and stuff, so he would think it's Luke.
Oh, Luke, he cracks me up. I can see him.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's so
that's right. Yeah,
sweet.
right.
Yeah.
That's my clone, right, Dad?
Luke's funny.
He cracks
Dad.
me
Yeah,
up.
and when I'm wanting
Or
him to get jealous, he doesn't get jealous. When
Oh,
I'm-
that's because
You
you
know?
want.
yeah.
I could
Did I
have
ever
some
tell
guy.
you-
I could have some guy calling here, right? Hi, Carolyn. There. I'm going to take this upstairs. All right.
All right, I'll hold the phone for you. Tell me when to hang up.
I'll probably be up there a long time. And don't interrupt me. All right.
I mean, it might be all night. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's probably going to be a long time. It's really important, okay?
It's just Glenn. That's all.
Did I ever tell you the story about the one time Gordon got jealous?
Mm-mm.
No.
Uh-uh.
We got one of those books, about how to spice your marriage up,
Yeah.
and it had one of these things in there where you do a role play, and you go somewhere like to a bar or something, and you act like you're just meeting each other.
Right.
So for the first time, so we went to this bar in this hotel, and we actually had a room for the weekend, and so we met in the bar. But I got there first, and I was sitting in the bar, and this guy came over and
Uh-oh.
and hit on me, and,
Uh-oh.
and sat down next to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And so I told the guy, I was like, I'm meeting my husband here, and so he walks in, and the guy's still sitting there at my table, and he walks over to the bar. He does not look at me. He just walks straight to that bar and sits down, and he won't even look at me. And I was like, uh-oh, he's mad. So he was supposed to pick me up, but it ended up he was mad. So I got up from the table, and I was the one that introduced myself to him and picked him up because he was so jealous. And he never gets jealous. So it is possible to make them jealous.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I give you kudos because if I tried that with Mark, I'd be laughing my head off because he's trying to pretend like I don't know him. So I think that's good that you guys could do that. I'd go up and go, hi, hello. Wouldn't be able to-
Oh my
So
God.
that's pretty cool. So did he kind of go with it after that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
good.
said, after we went through the whole, hello, I'm such and such and such and such. I was like, I told the dude I was waiting on my husband. So, and he started laughing. So, yeah, it was all okay. But he didn't think he was the jealous type. He's
Yeah,
like,
but
I never
if he
get
was
jealous.
jealous, how did he not just sit down and be like, dude, what are you doing here?
I don't know how he pulled that off. He just went to the bar and sat down. It's just like,
Wow. I give him
mhm.
credit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
was really funny.
I told you about that
Right.
guy, that guy that when Jimmy was at the school and he kissed me, that guy, that Michael guy, and Jimmy was just like, what? And then I would always go, Jimmy, what was the name of the guy, the one that kissed me? And if I go to you today now, if he was here, Jimmy, what was the name of that guy that kissed me? And then he would go, oh, it's so and so.
The guy that kissed you at the school.
Yes, like okay, we're at the school and it's a boarding school, Danielle. Okay, so there's big like where the kids stay. They eat. Every family they have the kids in families.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and it's a college prep boarding school, but so there's a big kind of kitchen and then there's like a common room for each family. So we were in there. I don't know what it was. It was probably close to like a holiday or something, and I was there to say hello to everybody, whatever. And this one guy says, yeah, had never met me before. So Jimmy says something like, that's my wife over there.
So
And
he
he comes
kisses you?
over and he gives me this big, huge kiss. And he didn't kiss me on the lips, but he got like right here. And I mean, it was like
Oh,
this
wow.
big kiss, like
Goodness.
leaned in and everything with this. And I'm like, whoa,
Wow.
okay, buddy.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw like Jimmy looking over, and then the guy was like, right, like say, hey, how you doing? So yeah, that's Jimmy's your husband. How you doing? And he was like really into stuff, and then he was talking my ear off, and then I like seeing Jimmy come over, and I said, who was that guy that kissed me? And he's like, oh, I'm trying to remember because I think his name is Jim, or yeah, I think it's I don't want to say his whole name, but if I ask Jimmy like, which one was the one that kissed me? He'll give his name like that. Just like that. And I'm like, okay, that was a little weird, but still, he's just like, oh, he's
And just
real
don't
friendly.
care.
He's just real friendly.
Oh.
Like, you know,
You know,
the
that's
only
him.
time Jimmy
Kisses
got jealous,
everybody.
the only time Jimmy got jealous was cool guy. Was the guy that helped me buy the Volkswagen bus, and I ran into him after work, and Jimmy was here because Jimmy used to be off on Fridays. Okay, because that's how he was at boarding school. So he was off Fridays, Fridays, Saturdays. He was off Friday, Saturdays, and he went in on Sunday. And I was, of course, working. I was at the regular work. So it was after work on Friday, and I said I'm going to stop at Walmart for a minute. And he said okay, because I have dinner. And then I met this guy outside of Walmart. And if you would know this guy, you would know what I mean. He's completely harmless, but he is from another freaking world. Okay. Yeah, I wish I had this guy on videotape because you would not believe it. And my kids call him Cool Guy because my older kids, he talks so slow and he's like, far out, man, you're driving. When I took him down to see the Volkswagen bus, he is in the car with me. He goes, wow, how fast are you going? And I'm like, 55? I've never gone this fast in a car. Wow. This is
my
great.
gosh.
Yeah, he's like that, okay? And he was married, well, I don't even know if they're, to a lawyer, okay? You would not believe it. You would not believe it. So he would always say, Rosalie said she's not going to get rid of me because she trained me. And he basically, he would say like, you guys spend so much money. He means all of us, like regular people. I could live on $64 a year. I'm thinking that you could live on $64 a year. Your wife is paying for this house. They lived in a really nice development and everything, right? But he had this bus he called Edith, and he painted it, and he would go down to New Mexico. Anyway, I meet him, and he's like almost crying, and I haven't seen him in a long time. Cool guy, but I called him by his real name, and he goes, Carolyn, how you doing? Not so good. Rosalie left me. I said, she left you?
Oh,
Yeah. And then he was talking to me and talking to me and talking to me, right? I didn't realize what time it is. I get home and Jimmy's like, what the hell? Right? I had dinner waiting, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, I got involved with cool guy. He's like, well, you didn't pick up your phone. Now listen, let me tell you that I was pregnant for Ethan here, okay? Visibly pregnant, okay? So I'm like, are you kidding me now? Are you gonna get jealous now? Like, I look like I'm in any shape that what the hell am I doing, right? I was like 6 months pregnant. I said, oh my gosh, and he was sitting there like, waited for the dinner, like, and he waited to eat, and it was like, everybody else ate, and like, okay, all right, yeah, that's good. You really, and he was like, that was like one day, and he was like, I just can't believe it. I can't believe you put the phone to voicemail, because I think he was calling, and I must have just like, I just wanted to finish with this guy. Oh, but that was the only time. That was the
Why
only time.
why did she leave him? Did you ever find out?
Yeah, I said, did she want to have kids? Because I knew at that time she was like close to 40. And he said, oh, she got in this other law firm and she got with this other lawyer. And I said, well, was she trying to tell her that, she had to have kids right away? Do you think she could have kids at this? I said, there's a chance she could have kids at that age. I don't know. I said, but you think that's what it is? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He was just going on and on. I felt so sorry for the guy, and I was just talking to him because he was just asking me, and he was like such a poor soul. And I'm just like, I'm what the hell? Yeah.
What do you think he did drugs?
He probably smoked weed.
Sounds like
he
it.
probably smoked weed. Yeah, but
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, but he was, then he got a job cutting hair, and then he was like, he bought a condo, and he was like the happiest guy ever. And I don't even know where the hell he is now. I haven't seen him, gosh, in ages.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was just so like far out, man. Wow.
Yeah, I think he smoked a little too much.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. He's like, and when he was taking me to get the bus, he goes, I'm going to put my coveralls on. I'm going to get underneath and look at it. If I get real quiet, then it's really good. I'm like, okay.
What?
Yeah, that's how he knew Volkswagens like you couldn't believe. And then
That's a weird sentence.
and then I took him to Dunkin' Donuts, and he ordered a glass of hot water. I'm like, you don't want something else? No, man, I don't eat this stuff. Okay.
Hot water?
A
Hot
glass
water.
of hot
Hot water.
Oh, hot.
Hot water.
It's like, what's hot water?
That's what he had, hot water.
You
I think
wanted
he
a
had some
glass
lemon.
of
I think he had some
hot
lemon. Hot water and lemon.
Oh, and lemon. Okay.
All right.
That was
Okay.
ridiculous. Okay.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know. It was crazy. He was crazy.
I just want a glass of hot water. And what did he say? I don't eat.
Lemon. He didn't eat
what?
French fries or anything like. No, I don't want donuts. Like he wouldn't eat donuts or coffee or.
Weird.
Yeah, he was just like, wow, you people spend so much money. But he kept saying, I'm like, you couldn't live on anything. Rosalie's paying your bills and your house and everything else. But he used to drive the neighbors nuts because they lived in a really nice development, and he took out all the grass and he put like rocks like you would find in New Mexico, right?
Mhm.
All over the lawn.
Like
And
a
he
rock
lived
garden.
in this, and people were like, he goes, the neighbors don't like me. They said that they don't think this is, with the HOA and everything. I'm like, wow, okay. He's like,
You sound like a hippie, kind of.
oh, he was a hippie, a
Okay,
total
that's what he
hippie.
sounds like.
Yes, a total hippie.
Yeah.
Greg, that was his name, Greg. Oh my gosh, he was such a hippie. And he's like, you just gotta feel it. When you see the car, do you feel it feels right? If it feels right, man,
Oh,
you do it.
goodness.
If it feels right,
So
you
he was
do it.
probably at Woodstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels right, you do it. But he was too, oh gosh. My kids used to laugh, like, and, oh, is that cool guy? Yeah. What's
They
that?
called him cool guy.
Cool guy, yeah. Because he's like, yeah, far out.
That was far out guy.
Cool, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
So cool. What is Scooter doing?
Wait, I hear Scooter.
That's
Is that
Scooter.
you? Or is that Carolyn?
That's Scooter.
The new charges, and we're gonna go through all 5 charges. So he's already been charged with murder in the 1st degree, and that was between an incident.
That's like Jimmy. I'll come down and Jimmy's watching my videos like just like that. Like I'm like, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just looking at this video. I'm like, you're watching it now? He's like, yeah.
To CRS. Now, this is a new charge.
What is he doing?
Body.
And every night when I go up to bed, you know, he goes to this. How was your show tonight?
Aw.
Terrible. Scooter ruined the whole thing. Scooter
That's
ruined it again.
What'd you say?
No, I say terrible. Scooter ruined the whole show again.
About what?
I say Scooter ruined it all again, Jimmy. We're gonna have to let her go. Davita said we're gonna have to let her go.
Yeah, she's being replaced.
Davita said that she's worried and she thinks Scooter's dragging us down. And we're gonna have to let her go.
What did Jimmy say when you told him that?
No, I didn't tell him that, but I always want to think about what I should tell him because he always goes, yes, how was your show? I'm like, how was my show?
So cute.
Like, can you imagine, like, about, did he doesn't want to hear, imagine if I said, really wasn't good tonight. You know, there was a couple of shows. Can you get up for a minute? I want to talk about it. Right? Because he's like half asleep, right? So, you know, they just want to hear, oh, great.
Yeah.
Right? They don't, it's like when you ask, how are you? Good. You're not
Well,
really waiting for
actually-
somebody to tell you how they
Right.
really are, right?
Well, actually, you know what's going on.
Yeah. You know what? Pull their shopping cart around. Let's sit
You
down
better
here. I'm going to
sit.
tell you a little bit of how I am. Right? And you're like, no, I just expected you to say fine. But yeah, that's what he expects. Like, how's your show? Good. Okay.
Okay, good night.
You know what? I actually have some things I want to discuss about it. I don't know if Scooter and Davita are really angry at each other, or let me just run a few things by you and you tell me what
Yeah.
you think.
I'm
If
glad
it's
you asked
joking
me
or
that.
you think it's serious.
Yeah.
Turn on the light and sit up a little bit so I know you're paying attention.
All right, what do you think, Jimmy?
God.
He
Yeah,
what do you
probably
think
would.
about it?
He
I
probably
don't
would
know.
get
I'm
up.
kind of trouble. I can't. I don't think I can sleep if I don't go through this.
I'm going to give you a scenario, Jimmy. Tell me what you think.
I don't know if I'm reading too much into the situation or not. But
And then he would critique it.
I'd be like, what? Oh, I don't know. I think she's kidding.
Oh, I think he'd care. Oh,
I think so too.
Me too. I really think he would get up. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I do too.
He'd
yeah,
probably
I
be
do
like,
too.
It's all right. Just tell me in the morning.
Everything's gonna be fine,
Yeah,
honey.
it's all gonna
Well, I
be
could see
fine.
him
You're
doing
blowing
that
it out
too.
of production. You know, you're just blowing it out of
We'll
proportion.
talk
You're
about it
probably
tomorrow.
tired. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Everybody had a good time.
That night in the car when that all happened, I
Oh, my-
remember him saying, he goes, okay, honey, just come home, honey, come home. I gotta
Oh,
stop. I
yeah,
gotta
had to
pull
go
over.
back
Oh,
and watch
okay, honey.
that.
All
I
right,
didn't
pull over.
see that.
I can't. Okay, come home.
Couldn't believe that. He needs medals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's Scooter. As I was calling for Scooter. She didn't
And then here
come.
comes Scooter.
I was right here.
I was trying
I was trying to get
him.
on.
What happened?
Oh,
Yeah, that was
so
crazy.
Yeah, I love how they're like, Scooter.
Yeah,
Scooter, it's all your fault.
yeah, she just want to come on.
Yeah,
I just wanted you to come on, Scooter.
Yes, Scooter.
You don't want to see.
That's one way. That's one way to get her on.
You didn't make me so upset, Scooter.
She wouldn't have hit a
And
deer.
I was crying. And the tears were blocking my field of vision.
Jimmy. Well, honey, just come home. Come home, honey. Come on, come home.
Calmest
I
person
can't.
I've
Okay,
ever
pull
heard
over,
in my
honey.
life.
Pull over. I can't
Oh,
pull
he
it.
was
Okay.
good though. He was good. He was good.
It was
was
fantastic. Like, and you were like, I think Danielle has his number. I don't know. I think she doesn't she? And I'm listening to this like the day, like that night, and I was like, no, I don't have his number.
I don't either. I don't
I was
either. Like
answering.
Nana Petty has it. Nope.
Yeah, she was
I
like,
don't
Nana
either.
Patty has it, and I think Danielle C has it, and I'm like, no, I don't have it.
She's going, Danielle. Nana
And
Patty.
that's just when I tuned in too. That was like,
Scooter. Is anybody
Scooter, I was calling
Is
for
anybody
you.
there? Does anybody care? Debbie D. She was.
But she never
Everybody.
mentioned me. Oh, I know why. It was Saturday. I was at work.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I knew you were at work. Yeah, Scooter. Oh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I couldn't believe you were still on.
Yeah, I can't believe you drove.
Oh,
I know.
I would have been shaking too bad.
Yeah, I would have had to pull over.
I thought I was
and
gonna lose it for
my
a minute,
mind.
and then I said I can't do that because then they'll really go to town. So
Who cares? They go to town, everyone. Guess what? I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
Mhm.
Make your videos because I
Yeah,
just
do what you
hit a
gotta do.
deer and I'm freaking out.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no! How dare she freak out? She hit a
No, I
deer.
was just surprised you were still on shopping. I'm like, wow, how long has she been shopping?
Oh, shut up. And it wasn't after midnight. Okay, because Walmart closes at 11 o'clock. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
They do close at
Well,
11.
so what? You live far from everywhere.
I know. Like I was
By
at the
the
bar.
time
Can
you
you
would get-
imagine if I was at the bar or the strip club, like some people like that got arrested and stuff and went to jail and got a mugshot?
Oh my goodness.
You know, Scooter, like your friends. Scooter has friends. She watches that stuff happens, right, Scoots?
Scooter, your friends, they
I
have
do?
mugshots.
You
and
know
go to
your
bars?
friends, your mug friends.
My friends?
Your friend on the mug that got arrested,
Oh.
right? Imagine if that
That's
was
not
me.
my
Can you
friend.
imagine if that was me?
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh.
They would never.
Now
They
it
would
all
never
comes
stop
back.
with that. They'd still be making videos.
No,
they're
heck
gonna
yeah.
make videos regardless.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like a joke.
Oh.
Oh, I should have been in the car with you. Like, no, we're pulling over and freaking out.
Scooter's like,
And-
what
and everyone's
happened?
coming to
She
pick us up.
came
I
on
don't
there.
care what time it is, I don't care who it is.
Scooter's probably like,
Well, yeah,
crap,
I
Dave,
didn't
I'm
know
gonna
what
get
that-
blamed for this.
You were screaming, crying, and I'm thinking, my God, she's driving off of a bridge or something. I mean, I
She
was
did really
petrified.
well for driving after hitting a deer.
Yeah, well, Scooter sounded so angry when she got on.
I was scared. You had
What's
me
going on?
We were all scared listening to it, but
I didn't know about a
Camp.
deer. All I knew was you were screaming.
But it was so funny because nobody was on, right? Then I hit the
Yeah.
deer and I freaked out, and all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3 people came
Yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And then I thought, like, I could just imagine, like, all those people sitting on the couch, like, together, almost like, do you want to go on? No, she's almost here. Oh my gosh, she hit a deer. You stupid people, let's go. We got to get on there. She's going to kill us. And they all, like, just came on.
Yeah.
And, we pulled it a little too long. I told you something was going to happen. And then
Oh,
all 3 come
goodness.
on.
Well, yeah, because I messaged Jimmy saying, could you please let me on in a
yeah,
couple others?
because you were saying, Scooter, call Jimmy, someone, Danielle C has his number. I
That's how we
think
all ended up.
Patty
on
has his
there.
number, and I heard this after.
And
And
all of a sudden,
Carolyn-
everybody's coming through the thing. Oh my
But
gosh.
Carolyn, I just had such a picture in my mind of what was, because I had no clue. And as soon as I got on, I'm just hearing you screaming and you're driving and Jimmy and I can't, Jimmy. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
is she
for
like
someone
on a
just coming in and hearing that was scary.
If she was going to go, falling off of this bridge or
The
what? What's
bridge.
happening?
The
Debbie
bridge.
D was there. There was a lot
Yeah,
of
Debbie
people
D
in
was
chat.
there.
She was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Lots of people were there, but no one, I guess, was able to call in because no one had Jimmy's number.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Scooter did.
And then you go, I'm not gonna do this again by myself, Jimmy. I'm not gonna do it. And you go, no,
I'm
honey, okay.
never,
I
I'm never
just thought,
going
honey, I
again
just
by
thought.
myself, Timmy. I'm going, oh God.
And then Luke's going, she hit a deer? Is it dead? I don't know,
Yeah.
Luke. She hit a deer.
He,
They're
oh,
just so lucky that that deer didn't come up through the windshield.
yeah,
Oh.
I was shocked
I
that it didn't just stop the car. Just, you know how like when someone hits a deer, it's like hitting a wall?
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And your car drove.
I know.
Mhm.
I'm very lucky because probably a little more and it
Yes.
wouldn't have. But you know what? What time did we come on with the other live? Do you know what time it was when
You
we
mean
came on?
tonight?
Yeah, when we came on with the new live.
10 o'clock
No.
Okay.
With the new
You
live.
mean
or 11, I mean.
No, the new
tonight's
live.
new live?
The live after
After.
the one we had Kim on.
Oh,
I don't know.
Do you think it was around 1:30?
right.
Probably.
I'll check.
I don't know.
Sandy
Yeah,
sent me a
you know what it was. I believe it was.
It was, it says 2 hours ago.
Sandy sent me a message at 1:34. It says, "You're still on? Hang up." What?
You're still on hang up?
It says, "You're still on. Hang up."
Oh, she might have. Well, wait.
Maybe-
Did she think that you just left it on by accident?
I don't know.
That or were you talking to her maybe? And she's like,
No, I wasn't. Maybe she just got up or
thinks
something
this
and
was,
She
maybe
might
she
wanna
just thinks
talk to
this
you,
was
maybe.
a Zoom or something.
you're
She
still
trying to call
on.
you?
Hang up.
So funny.
I don't know. You're still
Well,
Yeah,
Let's all-
that is,
let's-
Carolyn,
let's
because I
all
looked at my clock, it
overthink
was
it.
around 9:30.
Yeah, because it says you're still on. Hang up. I don't know. Maybe we didn't leave another live on, right? There's no other live on.
I don't think so.
No.
That's so weird.
Ugh.
That's really weird. You're still on? Hang up.
So I am gonna hang up because. I
Yeah,
don't-
me too, Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's late.
Cassandra told us.
Yeah,
She bosses us around.
she does. Hang up.
Yeah.
Sometimes she reminds me of just how my mother would be. Oh my gosh. Really, I tell her that all the time. She reminds me so much of my mother. She does.
Oh crap, she
Yeah,
just
I see
messaged
that.
me too.
Did she say hang up?
Yes.
There's so many things she says, just like my
She's
mother.
like, you
like,
girls are up
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
now. It's
come
enough.
on now, you've got to go to bed. It's ridiculous. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you in the chat. God bless.
Yes.
Thank you. Prayers for
Bye,
everyone that needs them.
everybody.
Prayers for High
Everyone.
61. I'm so sorry about your
Oh,
uncle.
yes.
Yes.
That's terrible.
Oh.
Prayers for your uncle. Prayers for your family. And Vita, Nana Patty, Scooter, Danielle, and yep. See you guys. Kevin, everybody tomorrow. Lisa, everybody. All right.
All right,
See
guys.
you
Love
guys.
you.
Bye bye. Love you guys.
Love you. Good night.
Bye.